Ahoy! 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 Hi everyone, welcome in. Hi! Hi! Happy Wednesday everyone. How you guys doing today? Hi Jordan, hi Digital, hi Nolamer, hi Chris, hi Emno, hi Guyo Francis, hi everyone, welcome in. Welcome. Hi Tamagotchi, ahoy, we're going sailing. Yeah, we're gonna tread the treacherous waters that is the Twitter sphere. You're gonna cross the Grand Line and enter the most treacherous lands, which is Twitter. Hi Luna, welcome in. Ahoy! Hi Fuzzy, hi Sniper, Twitter. Hi everyone, hi Dave, welcome in you guys. Hi Blonde Ghost. How's everyone doing today though? Happy Wednesday. I missed you guys. Holy snap. Also, there's so many things I gotta talk about today. Let me think. First off, do we have mods on the Twitch side? Any mods? A mod check. I figured you talk about that guy on stream. We'll see if we can get to that. Hi Moon, welcome in. There's a bunch of things that I gotta talk about. Mod check. Hello, mod check. Hello, hi Sakaki, doing fine but sweating a lot due to really hot weather. How are you? Oh snap. Kuya Francis, would you be able to pin a message about the aura thing? You could go on my Twitter and get that link and link it, please and thank you. All right, you guys, we got some orders of business here. First of all, we only got like an hour to talk about this stuff because I'm gonna be teaching Aruma how to play Tekken today. If you guys don't know Aruma, he is my VTuber son. I rigged and drew his model, and so yeah, I'm gonna be teaching him Tekken because I don't think he's ever played Tekken today. No, you're good, Umbre. It's okay. But yeah, I have like an hour to talk about all of the things that I want to talk about. So we'll see how far we get today with talking about this thing. So I'm gonna do my best. Wait, why am I seeing subtitles? You should always see subtitles. I have auto subtitles. My streams are always subtitles because I always need subtitles. I really like subtitles. I'm not even hard of hearing. I just like subtitles. Yeah, I have a Twitch plugin. This is the first time I've ever heard of it. Oh yeah, it's like a whole separate thing that you gotta set. I made like a tutorial on this video forever ago. Anyways, oh, okay, you guys, let's just jump straight into this. So there's quite a bit of drama and things that has been going on. It's just Twitter drama. It's whatever. No one really cares that much, you know. Nobody really cares that much. It's fine. But I want to tell you guys about some things today. There's just some things that I want to talk about. Do you guys remember the whole thing with Shy Lily / Small Lola? Do you remember when that happened? And I don't know, man. Did we learn nothing from this? Did we learn absolutely nothing from this? It seems like maybe it happened again. Maybe it happened again. Disclaimer though, do not send hate or anything to anyone. We don't do that here, okay? We don't do that here. If you do that here, you're stinky and you're garbo and you're poo-poo, and we don't do that here, okay, you guys? Yeah, I wanted to talk about something that I saw on Twitter today. Also, Other Thomas, welcome in on the YouTube side. I hope that you're having a good day. Welcome. So let's just bring this up, you guys. Let's talk about this thing. Let me get the first thing up that I can find. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hide chat real quick. We're gonna hide that, and there we go. Okay, thank you, Kuya Francis. Okay, yeah, before we jump into this, by the way, please be sure to go do the thing that is pinned. I'm having a hard time with words today. My brain fog is really bad, so I'm gonna try and speak as clearly and concisely as possible, but I stumble over my words a lot, so I apologize. But yeah, go check out that thing, okay? Enter it, and tell me about an embarrassing time. Just tell me about an embarrassing moment that you had, okay? Do it. Just do it, okay? I'm begging you. If you haven't done it already, please tell me about an embarrassing moment that you had in the pinned message, okay? All right, let's jump into this now. Let's jump into this. Okay, so let me get this thing bigger. Bigu. Okay, I think that works. So I saw this a couple days ago, which was July 29th. It is currently July 31st, so it's been a couple days since this dropped. What is this, you might ask? This is a VTuber reveal. Is a VTuber reveal, you know, people like to show off. And when I first saw it, I'm gonna be completely honest, man, I thought it was powder. That was my first thought. I was even considering messaging Powder about it. Another disclaimer, I do know Powder. If I say things, just know that this might be coming from a place of bias. Like, I consider Powder an acquaintance of mine. She is, like, where I see it, I've always just seen Powder as someone who is incredibly kind and sweet and genuine. We've only ever had, like, positive interactions. I think that she's a really cool person. So, you know, again, if there's bias coming from here, it's that. I like Powder. I think that she's a great person. I'll just put that out there, okay? I'll just put that out there. Another thing I will say is that I'm an artist and live 2D rigger, okay? I do this stuff basically for a living, okay? I make models, I design models for people, I create models for people, I do art and things for people, so I feel like I know what I'm talking about here, okay? When the Shy Lily Small Lola thing came up, I called that bullshit out like a month before anyone else did, okay? I called that out. Everyone was defending it and being like, no, Small Lola is doing her own thing, blah, 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 blah. Like, I am an artist, and so I came at that from the perspective of an artist, right? And I was like, no, this you guys need to like listen to artists here, okay? Okay, this is another case I think where people just kind of gotta listen to artists, which, you know, I'm not saying that if you have a certain opinion on this that you're not valid, but you should listen to me, okay? I'm her. You should listen to me about this. Just joking. People can be artists out there and also have shite opinions, but yeah, she's her. I'm her, you guys, okay? So if there's anyone you should be listening to about on this, it's probably me, okay? There's gonna be a lot of VTubers who are gonna be talking about this. You're gonna click on their pages, you're gonna see that they're not artists. You don't have to listen to them, okay? I'm just joking. Again, people can have whatever opinion they want to forum on this, but just know that I am an artist. I am coming from a background where I literally do this stuff for basically a living, okay? So maybe I might have a tiny bit of an edge compared to other people on this, okay? I'll just say that, but you guys can form whatever opinion you want on this, all right? So let me see if I can formulate my thoughts properly. Again, my medication has kind of been bugging on me today. My brain fog is hitting really hard, so if I misspeak and things, I apologize. I will try my best to speak concisely. I'm gonna be pausing a lot. I apologize for that, but basically, when I first saw this, I straight up thought it was Powder, you guys. Like, Powder is, I consider her a big VTuber. I don't know, some people might consider her a medium VTuber, some people whatever, but like, I believe that Powder has brand recognition in the VTuber sphere. you know, people see her model and they're like, oh, that's powder, right? Like her design has been around enough, her content creation has been around, she's been around enough, and she is known enough in the VTubing sphere that people know powder. Okay, so when I first saw this, my brain was immediately like, oh, that's powder. And I considered reaching out to her and being like, but I figured people were already gonna do that. You know, I'm like, you know, she was gonna see this at some point. So yeah, I saw this a couple days ago. Immediate thoughts was, dude, that's powder. And I will go into why I thought that, like, immediately, why I had just like that knee-jerk reaction. Well, we can go over her design and stuff in a little bit, but then Powder put out a statement on it that was here, and she said, I just want to come out and say that I am aware there is another VTuber in the space with a similar design, color, and lore name. I have already made efforts in the past to communicate with both artist and VTuber. Not much happened other than I was able to voice my concern. I understand there is always a possibility of overlap in this oversaturated space, and I have found comfort in talking with my own artist and designer about the matter. With their advice, I am hoping to try and ignore it. Knowing what I know about the creator of the lookalike, I am disappointed and I do question ethics, but overall there is only one Powder. I do not wish to bar people from inspiration, but I do wish people would be more creative. Sorry, hiccup. I want to also say that I do not take issue with the separate pieces of design, nor do I believe I own any particular thing, but when I notice it all combined, I get uncomfy. Sorry, I keep hiccuping. I get crazy thoughts in my head, guys, so this is me holding it back, okay? I feel like that's a very tame statement, you know? Again, it's just Twitter drama. It's not a big deal. It's not like she was saying anything crazy. At least that's how I took it. She was just expressing, like, from my perspective, she was expressing her disappointment in it. But it's not like she was like, hey, you gotta take this down, you gotta, you know, blah blah blah. She was just like, I'm disappointed in the matter. That's really all she said about it. And dude, I think that's valid. Like, plenty of people were messaging Powder about it. People were messaging Powder about it. People were saying, hey, this design looks really similar to you. If so many people have that knee-jerk reaction, then it's not crazy, right? It's not crazy.
Eat again, the fakers.
Again, don't send hate to anyone in this. We don't do that here, you guys, okay? We don't do that here. And also, you might have a different opinion than me. By the end of the video, or whatever, by the end of this talk, you might feel differently from me, so let's just chit-chat about it. If it was left at this, it wouldn't be nothing, in my opinion. But then Lily responded with a Google Doc, so let's see what they said. Hi everyone, I haven't been online, but I've been made aware of the situation. Here is my response with the receipts, and I apologize for any further concerns anyone has. I do not condone any hate being spread. On behalf of this, I hope this clears the air. So let's take a look-see at it, okay? Let's take a look-see at it. Let me pull this up. Is that good? I think this is good. Okay, so she jumps in and she says, hi everyone. First, I want to thank everyone who has shown love and support for me and my re-debut design. It makes me happy that you love her just as much as I do. As I have gone on vacation, I have not been on social media since I posted my model reveal, so I have seen only bits and pieces of what is said about my artist, Cheryu, which the model artists, I will talk about the model artists in a little bit as well.
Head back to work. I was on my lunch break. Have a good stream all.
No worries, I'm great. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. No worries, take care, have a good one. Okay, let's see if I can formulate all of my thoughts within the next like 40 minutes. Since certain parties have chosen not to post DMs, I will. I apologize if this is inconsiderate, but after seeing some comments and posts defaming both Cherry and I feel the need to defend myself. I hate drama. I never wanted to be part of drama, and it makes my skin crawl that I even have to post something like this. I will not play the my word against theirs game, and I apologize if it causes further issues. I just want to clear the air. So I'm not sure if these comments, what she's saying here, but after seeing some comments and posts defaming both Cherry and I don't know if she's referring to Powder in this case, or if other people were, like a third party was talking about it. sorry, but yeah, it looks like she felt some kind of way about this. Okay, so first things first, I do not condone any hate being spread on the matter, whether that be towards me, Powder, or anyone else involved. Secondly, the DMs posted are mine and Cherry's DMs with Powder, as well as Cherry and my DMs during my design process that we also had sent Powder, as you'll see. Certain bits might be cropped out for privacy reasons because Cherry and I are friends, and we also talked about our personal lives. Now, both Cherry and I were contacted by Powder last year when I first revealed my design. We did attempt to accommodate and reason with her concerns, as well as fully explain our design process and my reasoning behind my lore. Her response to me not only disregarded everything that I had said, but had, in my mind, boiled down to, I don't believe you. I apologize, but I stood my ground. Then after the matter was settled, I was blocked, and that was the end of that. So yeah, this was a whole... How long ago was this? Did you say this was a year ago? Yeah, contacted by Powder last year. So a lot of things can change in a year, dude. A lot of things can change. So let's look at this. Powder message. It looks like Powder messaged first. This was the concept art that Lily posted, which is also pinned on her Twitter page. So she said, "Hey Royalty," which I guess Lily's name was changed. It was Royalty before. "Hey Royalty, I don't want this to come across hostile by any means, but I have concerns with your design combined with the lore. Damon, it took me very long to come up with a design for my character, and my lore fits that with the Damon turn because I am a computer program, which is what a Damon is. I was just wondering if there was..." It got cut off. "I was just wondering if blah 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 blah," something there. So then their response to Powder was, "Hi Powder, I understand your concerns and I hope I didn't offend you or upset you. When I was coming up with a new design that I felt fit me more, I just knew I wanted an elf with long white hair, since that's always what I have loved. I wanted to add horns because I thought they look cute and my favorite color is purple. Then I wanted like a streetwear / techwear style. This is what we came up with. When coming up with the lore, I knew that Damon is an old English way of spelling demon, and that sometimes the difference is that demons are good spirits, bad spirits. I honestly just enjoyed the term and the history, so I went with Damon Elf. Despite the fact that I follow you, there was zero thought in my mind that you also had similar..." I don't know, it got cut off. But let's continue this. "Similar or something. In fact, Cherry came across someone in her stream chat when she was finishing my reference sheet that thought she was drawing you in a new outfit. She was confused at first and was worried, so then brought it up to me the next day, and I felt super bad and discouraged that I felt like I was copying. After we talked about it, we truly felt my design was original enough to move forward with it. I never meant any disrespect or ill will towards you. If you need proof of Cherry and mine's DMs, I will gladly pull from them. That was my entire thought process for my redesign, just to look cute and have mushrooms as my friends. The last thing I want is drama. I really try my best to avoid it, so I hope my explanation was satisfying enough." So, do we have any thoughts about that? Like, it just looks like an alternate you, bro. What the F? She follows me too, and I interact with you. Okay, so let me see. Is this... What is this? Oh, so this is somebody messaged Powder, I think? Someone messaged Powder. Powder screenshotted it and then sent it back to Lily. So sorry about the planes going on in the background, you guys. Let me see if I can get the noise removal, bump the noise removal up a little bit more. Man, stop! Okay, this might work. Does it sound different? Does it sound too different? Sorry, I had to bump up the the background stuff, but hopefully it sounds okay. Hi W-chan, welcome in. Welcome. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts on this, but I'll save it until the end. Like, it looks like an alternate of you, bro. What the F? She follows me too, and I interact with you, so I don't think it's a stretch to say she knows of you. She's definitely been a thing with ears like that prior to design. I don't know if specifically Damon, but I get liking purple, and I get liking purple, but bro, I don't mean to sound rude, but I don't believe you about the motivation behind your lore. I just want to avoid these types of messages from mutuals, and I feel uncomfortable knowing you knew of me during the design process and are moving forward. A specific way to spell demon and then tack on elf. For my lore, it's a play on words and a nod to programmers because I look like a demon and I am a computer program. It wouldn't make me anxious if you looked more different or perhaps use different lore. The similarities did catch the eyes of others, so if anything in the future, if there are comparisons, I hope they won't cause too much trouble. I wouldn't be so nervous if the design was so similar or the lore, but both of them at the same time raises my suspicions because my character and lore means a lot to me. Is there any room to wiggle on either of those things? So, I don't know, I feel like that's fair, right? Like Powder's kind of reaching out and being like, hey, there's similarities between us. And is there any way that you could consider like changing either of those things? But then back over here, Lily is explaining her side and she's saying, look, I worked with my artists with this and this is the direction we want to take it. That's it, basically. So okay, we'll continue with this. I have a lot of thoughts on this, but okay, so it looks like she messaged, I'm gonna assume this is Cherry, a message with Cherry. Yeah, that works totally cool. That pay 50% at the end of March, make a little mood board and stuff. I already have a bit, but my current OC is a space elf and I love her, but I'm outgrowing her a bit, you know? So in my head, I see demon elf, long white hair, red eyes, oni horns, big ol' elf ears, little fangs, and tech/streetwear fit. I also thought it would be neat if the tips of her ears, horn, tail, nails were red as well. Almost like stained. Also lots of ear piercings, little hoops and studs, maybe dangly crystal earrings for the lobes. I'm a big fan of tattoos. She's like cool/classy/sparkly, but I think she's hilarious and laughs at her own jokes type of gal. Make fun of her friends, but if other people make fun of them, is on site. So here she is. Lily's explaining what she wants for Cherry to turn into reality, basically. Like, this is very common. Somebody comes to you and they're like, hey, this is a rundown of the sort of character that I would like for my VTuber model. Like, I've gone through this process a billion times as well. People will be like, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then you as the artist, it's your job to kind of smush those things and make it come to life. Okay, so anyways, continuing with this, she then said, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I really don't know what else to tell you. And I don't mean to sound rude either, but I really don't appreciate basically being called a liar. If you don't want to believe me, then don't. But as you can see, after I gave my description of what I was wanting, that is the first design that was presented to me and I loved it. There were no references to you at all, and you weren't even part of the design process. I'm really sorry, but I'm telling the truth. My model is already in the works, so I really would rather not change my design because I still feel... Oh, it got cut. I really don't care that much about lore, and I never had any to begin with, so I am more than willing to change Damon to Demon if that's more comfortable for you. I'm sorry that might not be the answer you want to hear. I never wanted to cause drama or causing any issues, so I hope me removing that aspect of my design lessens your worries. Okay, so then she messaged Cherry. I wonder if I can have an update on the commission if that's okay. And then Cherry messaged back with the stuff here. Sorry for lack of updates. I wasn't working on... It feels like they're kind of tackling the lore stuff, which I feel like in the VTuber sphere, everyone has like the same lore. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, I'm not saying that lore isn't important. If it's important to you, then it's important to you. right? There's a lot of writers in the VTubing sphere who work really hard to make a whole experience for their VTuber, right? Like that's part of their thing. They like to role play it out and whatever. So it's really important to them. But there's so many similar lores. You know what I mean? It's like that's a shark girl, that's a cat girl, that's a whatever, you know? So lore
This is why I have always been
I don't
vocal
know.
about VTubers steering clear of demon designs. Even if she's telling the truth, what does she expect? L.
L.
Other people. Lore is important. Meantime, Dima, I'm a soup.
Literally half of existing VTubers have horns / are demons. Be original or you'll be accused of stealing. We'll see. I'll talk about this more when we go into discussing design things. Because I want to break this down from like an artist's point of view as well. Okay, because yeah, I'm gonna I'll tear apart like my own design and stuff as well. Other people lore is important. Meantime, Dima, I am soup. Yeah, I'm literally soup, dude. I'm if anything, I do not give two, you know, I don't give two when it comes to lore. I don't care about that, man. It's just but people do care about it. People do care about it. And they're allowed to care about it. If it's important to them, it's important to them. So anyways, I appreciate you getting back to me. I appreciate the DMs being sent. It definitely sets off a lot of red flags that the design originally was going to be a different color, and the mention of Damon spelling wasn't until later when you posted it publicly. It saddens me that both of you and the designer moved forward when speculation of looking a lot like me was raised, and you both convinced yourself that it doesn't matter. I would not have known about this until a mutual had reached out about this closely related. That's powder but in a different outfit is something I would be offended by as a person trying to create a unique OC in such a niche area like VTubing and paying money for it. It is my fault for not voicing my anxieties earlier. I also wonder exactly when these were posted because they don't give she took out the dates for it, so I don't know if this was a year ago. I don't know if this DM was last week, a couple days ago. I don't know when these were posted. So all I can assume from what was presented in the beginning of the document is that these were voiced a year earlier, because she did say that she messaged Powder a year earlier about this. So that's what I can assume from this. She took out all of the dates on it. Yeah, and then the date on this one as well is April 22nd, 2023. So this is an entire year ago, I'm gonna assume. Anyways, it is my fault for not voicing my anxieties earlier. I will take responsibility. I thought it would be something to move past, but seeing my VTuber siblings and friends go through similar stuff and them growing the strength to say, hey, you know what, that is not okay and I feel weird, help me grow some more balls. I'm going to follow the advice of my peers and friends that if in the future I have to make a statement disconnecting us like Shoto did when he ran into this issue, I may. It by no means will be aggressive, but just something that could happen in the future if others take notice. Thank you for listening to my concerns. I don't really have much else to say. I mean, she kind of said this was gonna happen. What do you think about it? Powder kind of mentioned like, hey, if people start bringing this up, I am gonna make a statement about it in the future. Like, that's basically what she said here, right? She basically just told her, like, you know, you guys can do what you want. I feel disappointed, but I'm gonna talk about it in the future if it does come up. So there's that. And then let's read this part as well. Powder had contacted Cherry prior to contacting me. I was unaware of this until I messaged Cherry. So Powder did message Cherry, which again, Cherry is Lily's artist. Cherry is Lily's artist. So I was unaware of this until I messaged Cherry the first time. Powder DM'd me. Cherry had explained her process and reasoning thoroughly, only to be left on read. 3 months later, after no response, Cherry did end up reaching out to her again while she was creating my model and had asked if she felt uncomfortable in any way and if she wished for changes to be made, we would accommodate. Her response was that after talking with her artist and designer. She did not want to see anything about my design or model progress after that. There were no changes asked to be made or anything of the sort, just that she didn't want to see any more updates on the matter. After our conversation ended, I felt that no matter what I had said, my reasonings would not have gotten through to her, and that in the end there was no point trying to explain. To be completely sincere in my reasonings and response only to be met with "I don't believe you" was crushing. I didn't know how to respond and honestly felt offended that my efforts weren't enough for her. I do admit that I stood my ground and may have been a bit stubborn because I love my design and the love, time, and effort Cherry had put into it. It would have been a shame to disregard her efforts and to change my preference in order to please someone who seemingly didn't care about what I thought in the first place seemed morally wrong. Both Cherry and I were disheartened by this, and I wish there was a way to make amends. However, after what I had seen from screenshots and replies from followers, I'm not sure I want to associate with Powder and her community at all. I'm saddened that she made a post without proper receipts and had made it out to feel like Cherry and I are awful people who didn't even try to accommodate. I personally do not feel any resentment or hate towards anyone who has lashed out. I just ask that if you're going to lash out at someone, please direct your anger at me and not any of the artists who had been involved in the design and model making process. So this might be kind of a hot take, man. This might be kind of a hot take, but I really think this is on the artist. And I really like Cherry. Like, I'm following Cherry. And so this is what Cherry said regarding it as well. Regarding the recent issue, all I can say is we tried our best to end on amicable terms, and I am incredibly disappointed in Powder for making it look like we blew her off when she herself is the one who closed the case months ago. She purposely left this info out when she decided to publicly vent about it so she can appear more as the victim. In my opinion, that speaks volumes. So there's this DM that I guess Cherry sent to Powder. "Hello Powder, I hope you're doing well. I saw your recent post about how VTubing has taken a mental toll on you and as someone blah 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 blah. I just wanted to quickly message you as I have recently started on Royal's model, and I remember showing it to you to make sure there are no similarities that could potentially make you feel uncomfortable. I have attached her whip. If there's anything that concerns you, please don't hesitate to let me know." Okay, as an artist, I feel like if you are already reaching out to someone to be like, "Hey, is this gonna be an issue?" It's already an issue. Like, in the VTubing sphere, branding is so important. You saw what happened with Shy Lily and Small Lola, right? Like, it's really important. And did you notice that Lily didn't say anything about it? Because if you say something, you're damned. If you don't say anything, you're also damned, and people just assume you don't care. Remember that statement that Lily put out some time ago about it, where she was literally like, "People copy me all the time and I can't say anything about it because when I do, everyone dogpiles me and they're like, oh, you don't own this, you don't own this piece of design, you don't own this." Like, she's gonna get dogpiled. So it seems like Powder was sort of wanting to avoid that whole thing as well, where she expressed her concerns and then Lily was like, "No, I really like my design, I'm not changing it." And so what can Powder do at that point other than be like, "I don't want to be associated with you guys anymore"? And then her just posting about it, of course she's expressing her frustration in it. I think that that's totally fair. You know, I think that's totally fair that you can't say anything, right? Like, if someone copies your design, there's always people out there. Like, even when the Shy Lily and Small Lola thing went down, I called this out a month before it blew up. And I was like, no, like, this is very blatant stealing, you know, like the concepts, everything. And there were still so many people on Twitter who were like, "No, the design is so different, the design is different enough, blah 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 blah," which I can't blame people. You know, they don't come from a artist background, they don't understand design, and if that's the case, then that's fine. But I feel like you can also just sort of look with your eyes. You can always also just look with your eyes, you know. Which, look, the Shy Lily and Small Lola case I think is different because Lola was a legitimate grifter. Okay, she was a bad character that had been doing this sort of thing for a while. Lily, I don't think that this is the same case. I really don't think this is the same case. I think that this is like, it's clear that Lily just really loved her design and she wanted to keep it. And I think that, you know, that's fair. Do I think that's a good decision when it comes to branding and like brand recognition in the VTubing sphere? No, absolutely not. And I feel like the artist should have brought this up. Okay, so I'm sorry. I know that Lily said
Lola
not to.
was a legit grifter.
Yes.
Lily seems like someone who's bad at communication.
Which is not a crime. It's not a crime. And again, this is why, like, as an artist, I'm sorry, I'm gonna dogpile a little bit. Well, not dogpile, but I'm gonna critique this a little bit. Okay, I really think this was on Cherry. I'm gonna be honest. Like, and I love Cherry's work. Like, I've been following Cherry for a long time. I really, really love her work. And like, hold on, let me bring this up real quick. Let me bring something else up, okay?
It's not a crime. It's a civil lawsuit, Lou.
Let me see. So, 1 second. Why are they coming up? Hold on.
Let's make a sci-fi franchise about a guy who goes to a desert planet and does too many space drugs and can see the future. He's welcome.
Okay, let me bring this up, okay? The reason why... Hold on. Okay, y'all, so... I mentioned this. I really like Cherry's work. I think that her art is super cute. And the reason why I like it so much is because it reminds me a lot of Kiru's art, just in the way that they do facial structures. I think that they have similar proportions. Let me see if I can find some Kiruse art. Hold on. So this is some Kiru art right here. Okay, and just the proportions of the faces I think are similar. They don't have a similar style. I'm not saying they're copying. Okay, do not get me wrong. They're not copying. Cherry isn't copying anything like that. They just have a similar proportions. Okay, they just have similar proportions. And I think that's really cute. You know, they got their art is cute, but you can kind of see why. Like, okay, look. So this is one of Cherry's VTuber models. Okay, and then this is Kiru's model. Can you see how there's some similarities in the proportions of the faces? Like the eyes are set directly in the middle of the face to make it look very baby, even a little bit lower than directly in the middle of the face. They both have like they have a lot of space at the top, and the reason people do that is because it's similar to babies, which makes it look cuter. So if you ever want to make a character look cuter, you basically bring the eyes down and you make them bigger, and you reduce the space between like the mouth and the chin. And when you do that, they have a more doll-like appearance. They have a cuter appearance. So both Cherry and Kiru lean towards this very, very doll-like, cutesy sort of proportions. Even their body proportions are similar as well, where they go for very small shoulders and like clearly like an hourglassy shape, right? So can you see the similarities here between their art? Again, nobody's copying anything. People are allowed to have similar art styles. I'm just trying to explain from an artist's point of view how these are similar, and it's really all about proportions. So Kiru and Cherry just happen to have similar proportions with their models, which is cool. That's fine, you know, it's cute. They both go for doll-like, they both go for soft and cute and small. And I think that's just what kind of has hurt Lily in this situation, because as you can see, Lily's art, at least the character sheet, she's a lot taller.
So all of this is bad Twitter drama. But the blow is lessened because I learned a lot about art from my YouTube.
I'm doing my best to explain this from like a character designing standpoint. But as you can see, like Lily's character sheet was actually a lot more mature. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hold on. But yeah, basically the hourglass figure was leaning a bit more on the realism side instead of the doll-like side.
I got to go get ready.
Okay.
Have a good stream, Dima.
Take care, Chow Master. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. So, you know, I think that this just didn't really help. The fact that Cherry and Kiru have similar proportions and go for a very cutesy style, it just sort of ended up being that even though Lily's direction seemed a bit more like cool and mature, it ended up in the end with the actual model, it ended up looking just a lot more like Powder's. Like, can you see how the proportions are different? In the character sheet, she has a very balanced hourglass shape. Like the shoulder and the hips line up almost perfectly, right? This is a perfect hourglass, right? She got them 30, 22, 30 measurements. So you can see it gives off a much more mature look. The legs are also longer and slimmer. So overall, just a more mature vibe. Compared to the ending, the finalized version where the shoulder does not line up with the hips, it's definitely a lot smaller, which is Cherry style. That's fine, you're allowed to do that. Again, when you hire an artist, you want it to be in their style, right? Which, it looks great, it's a beautiful model. It's just that because of these small changes and similarities in art styles, they come off as she comes off as looking like a Powder dupe. Unfortunately she comes off as looking like a Powder dupe, you know, which is not fair. And again, I think that this really is more Cherry's fault than anyone. I really think that this is kind of more Cherry's fault. It's like, it's whatever too, you know, but I think that it's weird that Powder is expressing her frustration and then Cherry and Lily are saying that she's slandering them, you know? Which in this situation, I feel like it's totally fair to be like, I'm upset about this. And that's really it, you know? Honestly, I see it now. If they kept those proportions, an argument could be made for parallel innovation / coincidence, so now it really looks like Powder as opposed to resembling her. Exactly. See? This is really important with character design. Additionally,
Powder posted an update response 13 hours ago too.
Oh, okay, I'll check it out too. Yeah, I will bring that up. Damn it, we only have like 20 minutes left in this. But anyways, so what Lily sent, all of these DMs, this was like a year ago, right? This was like a year ago, and the whole thing with the red, like the purple going into red, I feel like if they just kept that, it would have helped a lot more. There's a lot of issues here where you can say there's similarities. Okay, there's a lot of points in these models where you can see similarities. So hold on, let me bring this up. So this is Powder. That's Powder's model, and then this is Lily's model. You can see they have like the similar silhouette with the ears. Their proportions are similar overall, like they have the same body type. The horns, the purple horns, you know, they are also similar. And again, people can have these features. Like, look at me, I got elf ears. I got stupid little elf ears. My usual design is white hair, you know.
Okay, serious talk. Lily follows Pau. She knew Pau's model. Cherry may not have known Pau until sometime down the line. And Lily had a
concept already. She changed it in a way that mirrored Pau's, sounding like it's Lily's fault and who acts the red. The artist would have kept it if Lily wanted, I think. Yeah, I wonder like how the red got axed as well. But I'm still gonna say this is... Thank you, Nar. Thank you so much for 5 months. Again, I'm an artist, so I have to come at this from an artist's perspective. Like, clearly Cherry knows about Powder, and Cherry reached out to Powder. Just because Powder didn't respond doesn't mean that it's on Powder. I think that that's still on you as an artist, that you didn't change it, that people came to you and were talking about your client in such a way and they brought up these concerns, and instead of talking to your client being like, hey, this is what's gonna happen, and not changing it, and instead just buckling down on the design because, I don't know, maybe that's what your client wanted, I don't think that that's right. I really think that this is like, it's important. It is very important for artists to be knowledgeable.
Powder's bigger and has been in the larger VTubing consciousness for longer.
Yes.
So any compromise will have to come
from you. It's on you as a new guy to make changes. It's true. That is true. That is true. So again, I see this as just a mess up on the artist's part, really, because as an artist in this sphere, branding is so important in the VTubing sphere. Having a recognizable model is very important. So when you don't take these steps to make your client as recognizable as possible, I feel like you have failed your client. But again, I don't have the whole story. I don't know if maybe Lily was in there and asking for changes that just made her look more like Powder or whatever, but it's like, you know, I really feel that this is just on the artist of not looking out for their client.
Well, demonstrably, I seem to have been here a while.
Thank you so much, Eggery. Thank you for 11 months. I really appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Let's continue with this real quick, though. There's a lot here, and I want to go over the whole thing, but I can't because I got a thing coming up in a little bit. Hi Cherry, thank you for reaching out to me. Spoke with my OC designer and Kirby about it. I got their feedback on the matter. They gave me good insight and opinions on it. I think it's best if I no longer see any updates about the model or the design moving forward. I remember you saying you wanted to contact me in the past about it. I appreciate you following through. See, again, like Powder said this, I feel like they knew what was happening. They knew what the issue was, and instead of backing off about it, they just doubled down on it. And I think that's weird. I don't know why you would do that to your client. I don't know why you would want to set them up like that. I don't know if it was because of the client, but you know, if someone comes to me with a design that basically looks like Iron Mouse and they're like, hey, can you make this for me? I'm gonna be like, sure, but we gotta change a lot of things because that's Iron Mouse. Hi Nippy. You know what I mean? It's on the artist. It is on the artist to be knowledgeable because this is literally your specialty. This is your sphere. You should be knowledgeable about this stuff, right? And clearly Cherry had enough time to talk to Powder about this, reach out, and instead of just changing it, she asked for permission. I don't think that that's right. I don't understand that, like asking, like reaching out to her and being like, hey, there's some issues with similarities between my client's model and your model. Like, just change it at that point. You know what I mean? Or sit down with your client and explain to them why this isn't a good idea and why you can't do it. Because then it makes you look worse.
Kill your baby. Doesn't matter how much you like your design. If it resembles someone else too much, gotta change it.
Exactly. But anyways, sorry, we have to kind of speed through this. She does like a lore drop, which, like, again, I think that the lore stuff is just less important. I don't understand why all of these things got changed, because I feel like if you added in the red and you added in the different things there, it makes more sense, you know? It makes more sense to try and be as unique as possible in this situation. So I don't know why they just decided to double down, and instead of being unique, they wanted to just take this path. See, and then like Powder's name is brought up today. I just realized there's a VTuber that might have a similar color palette to yours called Powder. I wonder if you know her. It's basically the white, purple colors and the horns. I thought I would let you know just in case you feel a little uncomfy with that. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, just change it at that point. You have to just talk to your client about it and be like, look, there's a VTuber in this sphere who is like basically a much larger creator, and they've known this for a while. they've been known for a while. So it's not just about color palette, it's kind of everything. It's color palette, it is proportions, it is silhouette. Like the top of the head just reads as powder, and it doesn't matter what sort of outfit you add on to that when it just reads as powder, you know? It's again, like maybe people are dogpiling powder because they see her as a smaller creator compared to someone like Iron Mouse or Shy Lily, right? But I don't think that that's fair. I don't think it's fair because she's clearly recognizable. Like she is recognizable. If these concerns were brought up enough times, then clearly she's recognizable. Your ass is gonna get mobbed if I don't change some things. Exactly! Like, you have a responsibility to your client to watch out for them like that. Can we dogpile on the people dogpiling powder? You're not allowed to dogpile on anyone, okay? Don't dogpile on anyone. Don't do it. Again, it's just Twitter drama. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just Twitter drama. It's fine. Things are gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay.
All I see is it's the artist is in the wrong and not the person.
Again, it depends. It depends on if the client wanted to push this stuff, because we don't have DMs on that. Clearly they were gonna go in a different direction a year ago, and somehow it just turned into this instead. But yeah, let's look at Powder's response real quick. Yeah, this thing. So Powder did post this as a response. Hold on.
No pitchforks, no hate, only discussion.
Yeah, only discussion, only discussion. Okay, so Lily did say, this is January, February, March, April, May. This is May 15, 2023. Man, the last thing I want is for someone to mistake me for Powder, I guess, which might be unavoidable. It's not. It's not. I didn't once think about her design or anything while we were creating my OC. I just love white-haired elf girls, and my favorite color is purple. I don't want to feel like I'm copying. See, these pieces by themselves, it's totally fine, you know? Having a white-haired elf girl, elf ears, having purple as your favorite color, that's fine. It's just the direction that everything else took with it that ended up making it look like Powder, and I really think that is mostly on the artist and potentially the client as well. So this looks like this was the original look that Lily was going for, which, you know, it's super common. Elf ears, white hair, red eyes. That was literally my first design, dude. That's literally my VTuber, dude.
Bad case of same face anyway.
Literally,
the same person will blame you for kinda looking like someone else. Cow.
Like, hold on, dude. Hold on. Right? Like, I was literally white hair, red eyes. This was like my OG VTuber, dude. And obviously I've made many changes along the way. But right? Oh my god, it's me. It's me. No, I was joking. But yeah, you can see there's plenty of overlap in the VTubing sphere. There's so much overlap in the VTubing sphere, right? Like, look, I had red eyes, I had elf ears, I had a crown. You know what I mean? There's a lot of overlap. There's a billion pink-haired cat girls out there in this world, you know? And it's fine. What's important, though, when it comes to character design, what is super, super important when it comes to character design is recognizability. I guess is I don't know, that's the proper term for it. Don't mind me, I have brain fog, I'm sorry. But making a VTuber recognizable with silhouette is very important. It's very, very important. Silhouette is so important. Less so, people like to get on things like color palette and things like clothing. Those things are less important than silhouette overall. When it comes to silhouette, if it's just not reading and it's just not there, then you can be mistaken very easily. You can be mistaken very, very easily, you know? I don't know. Like, look at me, right? I'm literally a VTuber amalgamation. I have the little flesh fang. Everyone loves the little flesh fang. I got elf ears too, right? I have white hair. Like, this is not a unique design. You know what I mean? But like, by themselves, these elements are not unique. But if you can recreate them in a way that is if you can sort of add your own spin and creativity to it, then they start to become more unique. You know what I mean? Like, for example, there's plenty of VTubers out there who have pigtails and multicolored hair, but when it becomes pink and purple, you think of Iron Mouse, don't you? It's that sort of thing. Like, there's just certain things that, especially when it comes to a big VTuber, branding becomes associated with that. Designs become associated with them instead. And so, again, I think that this is just a misstep on the potentially client, but also artist side. Like, I don't know how this design, I don't know how this direction came to be. And again, it's okay to have...
what you're saying is I should get all the design elements at the same time to be the most unique?
Potentially, but... One second. Okay. What am I saying with this? And I'm not saying that it's Cherry's fault for having a similar style to Kiru or having similar proportions in their art style to Kiru. It's not their fault. It's just that it just sort of came to be. And things just gotta get changed. Things just gotta get changed around. Like, you were allowed to be purple. You were allowed to have elf ears. You were allowed to have white hair in the VTubing sphere. I think that if you just add a couple different things to the silhouette, like you add, I don't know, maybe break off the horn, again, add the red tips, add more red throughout the design overall, just add a bit of different, like, hair shape, things to it. I really think that you could make this design more unique than how most people in the VTubing sphere are gonna see it, which is just, that's a powder dupe. God, I'm so sorry about all the planes, you guys. But does that make sense? I hope that I was able to explain this from like a...
Maybe the hair should be black, it would look better.
No. Again, they want to keep white hair, which is fine. You can have white hair. It's just maybe change the style up, change the silhouette, add different elements to
Sorry
it.
to derail this convo, but just so you know, today is Nia's birthday.
Happy birthday. Everyone tell Neo happy birthday. All right, you guys, that's all the time that I have to talk about this. Tomorrow I have another topic that I really got to talk about as well. I really gotta jump on something as well. But we gotta talk about Arima. I hope that I was able to talk concisely enough about this as well. I hope that I didn't stutter too much in things. I hope so.
So why is Lily's Twitter photo her white hair, purple horned model with huge pupils like she's tripping out just like Pau's high redeem?
I don't want to like point at everything and be like, oh, that's similar, oh, she's definitely copying, right? I think that this is just a case where Lily really wanted to have something, like, she likes these design elements and she wanted to keep them, and I think that's fair. It's okay to want to be stubborn about design elements that you really like. Where I think this ended up fumbling was when it got handed over to the artist. I'm gonna be honest, I think that Cherry should have just changed things a lot more. Like, it's really on the artist here to try and find a balance between making your client happy and also knowing that this is your expertise. Your client has to trust you in a certain amount as well, right? The client has to trust you a certain amount to be like that you know what you are talking about, right? That's really important. But I don't know, you guys, not everyone is an artist. It's okay, not everyone's an artist. Like, even now there are people dogpiling on it and being like, I don't see any similarities, which I think you're just tripping balls. You're just lying at that point, man. You're just lying. Even back when the Shy Lily Small Lola thing was going on, even when that was going on, people were also in denial and being like, I don't see it, it's different enough, blah 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 blah. And I called that shit out months ago, okay? I called that shit out like a month ago before all of that went down. So yeah, maybe listen to artists when it comes to this thing. You know, you can disagree with me, you can agree with me, whatever.
I think you explained it well. It is an unfortunate situation. You can have all these aspects in your design, but there are ways to add your
own spin to it. Correct. That is all I will say in the matter. I hope that things can be resolved amicably. I hope that you know, I hope that I don't think that Lily should be getting dogpiled this or anything like that. I don't think Cherry should be getting dogpiled. I don't think anyone should be getting dogpiled for this. Like, it's not serious enough that anyone's going to jail or anything. It's just, you know, somebody fumbled here a little bit, and that's okay. Just change it a bit. But yeah, we're gonna get Aruma on call now. Let's do some things. Let's call Aruma. Calling. Oh.
Remember,
Oh.
no hate, just discussion.
Yo, how
Hi.
you doing? Hi. Hello. How are you
Hello.
today?
I'm good. I just left work. My brain's a
I
little
went to the
mushy, but
aquarium
in
over
general,
the
it's all
weekend,
good.
But I didn't
You done
stay
good,
long.
dude. You done
There
good.
was something
But yeah,
fishy about
nice
for
to
real.
catch you. Let me
Yeah, let's go.
Let me do a shout out. What is my command again?
Are you
Exclamation
going to teach
point.
Aruma the
Collab.
OS Dima?
Yes, I'm gonna do my best to teach Aruma how to play Tekken today. That's what we're doing. Also, do you want to introduce
Yeah.
yourself to everyone, Chad, if they don't know you?
Hi everybody. I'm Aruma. I'm Dima's son.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm the caretaker of the VTuber archive, as it were, and yeah, we're here to I've never played Tekken before. and
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah, and I also, well, I may have played it like really long time ago, like on an arcade machine, probably, but I definitely did not know what was happening or what I was doing, and I do not remember anything. I've never been too into fighting games, to be honest. It's always been different. I played some Mortal Kombat at some point, but never like actually learned how to play any. So I'm really excited for this because I've been meaning to try again.
So we're gonna get you to Evo next year, right? Evo Champ, 2025.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get Tekken started up. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hi, everyone. You popped in just in time.
Welcome, Raiders.
I am gonna be teaching my VTuber son how to play Tekken today.
It's
welcome.
time.
Welcome.
Very
welcome.
hyped for this.
Yeah.
I heard Dima is like the goat of Tekken.
No,
She's like,
I
it's
am
like
the.
if you put like Simple and Faker in a room, it would like not make half of Dima.
Oh my
for
god,
Tekken,
dude. Whatever, dude.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to learn from the best.
Yeah, it's gonna be super
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I
get-
booted the game like literally first time I booted the game was just now because I was just making sure audio was like not exploding my ears.
Yahoo. Mhm.
Yeah. It did a benchmark thing. I'm assuming it's gonna run okay. I have not touched that yet. We'll see when we start. It's still too loud, actually. The music. And there's this really
it
pretty
starts out
blonde
really
lady
loud.
staring at me.
Yeah,
That I don't know.
she's the new DLC character. She's really cool. She's really cool. But
Yeah, she's got like the eye thing going on.
shoot.
It's pretty great.
I forgot that I have to send you. I should have sent you like invite stuff forever ago. But to be fair, I also kind of forgot how the invite system in Tekken works because it's really janky. But we'll do we'll do our best to.
I'll leave it on your hands,
remember how to do
master,
that.
because I have no idea.
Let me see if I can remember. Friends list. Okay, I think that the easiest way. Oh my god, can you guys hear planes? I'm so sorry about all the planes in the background. I don't know what it is. They just decided that they're doing a bunch of drills or something today. So they got hella planes going on.
I have not heard it.
Go to lounge? Okay, we could just go to lounge. That's probably the easiest way. So let me. Well, the best way to do this is gonna be for us to share screens with each other.
Then invite him via Steam.
All right.
Oh, we're Steam friends, right?
Yes.
All right, sweet. That'll be easier then. We can just go to. So what you want to do is you want to go to the online mode, and then you're gonna search for a session. I'm gonna just create the session.
Tekken Fight Lounge.
Dima room.
At the moment you have to ask, it's too late. We can hear the planes.
Special style? I have no clue what this means.
So hot.
Oh, turn
You're
that
not
off.
doing in wrong.
Turn special
Turn on?
style off.
No.
Others were in a certain
No,
place
ask if
at
I want
a
to turn it
certain
on,
time at
I
the
said
end of the
no.
last adventure.
Turn off. Yeah, turn off special style. We don't need that. You're gonna be a true pro without any assistance.
Wait, this
no
thing is like
assistance.
making me create an avatar. I didn't know I had to do this. Hold up a second.
Oh, never mind. Back out of that. We don't have to go into lounge. So what you want to do is you want to go to search session. Let me pull up your thing as well. 1 second.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm saving and exiting the customization.
Okay, you're good. Also, feel free to share your screen with me whenever you can.
Yeah.
Ismet, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. You got this Arma. Good luck. It's gonna be good. Invite friend.
I'm not
Steam
gonna
friends.
share it too high resolution, lest my thing's gonna like explode.
Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. Okay. So if you back out to the very front.
The very
lobby.
menu.
Yeah, the menu. Yeah, back out to the menu, and then what you want to do.
Back in the menu with the pretty lady.
Yeah, scroll down to community at the very bottom. Oh, that works too. Yeah, you can do either. You could just.
Can I just accept the?
Yeah. Yo.
Whoa, it's joining. Whoa!
Ah, there we go. Okay. Thanks, guys. I forgot how to do this.
Chat.
But yeah, let's jump into this. This is your first time playing Tekken, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know any like fighting game lingo at least?
Maybe.
Like if I tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, does that make any sense to you?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and just pick any character that you think is cool. Just any one. You just pick any character that you think is cool. And we could just jump into it basically.
And I think it's cool.
Yeah. You can pick your main later, but I'll just go over the very, very basics of Tekken right now.
It picked for me. Wait.
You're fine. It's a timer thing. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna go over the very basics first, and then after that, we will jump into. We'll find your main. We'll find your main.
All right.
Find your main. We'll find your main. Da. I also did not pick my main, but that's fine. We're just gonna learn today. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
I will give you like a basic rundown of everything that is Tekken.
Okay. So you were me and I'm edgy you.
Yes. I am. You are
awesome.
the edgy version of me.
I'm edgy. Oh. Okay. So what happens?
So Tekken. What kind of controller are you using right now?
This is an Xbox controller.
Oh, okay. That's gross, but that's fine. So
Wow. Well, I don't know.
like
This
Xbox
is the
controllers
controller
are
I have.
notorious. Xbox controllers are like notoriously bad for fighting games.
The PlayStation one.
Yes,
I can
actually,
use
yeah,
the
like
PlayStation.
PlayStation is a lot better. People even
Can I
use
swap on the
PlayStation
fly?
controllers. You can, yeah. People use PlayStation controllers, even in tournaments and stuff. Still, people like PlayStation controllers. So yeah. Also, can one of my mods please change the game title, please and thank you. So you're looking at your controller. You got circle and triangle, and you got X
Yes.
and square,
Yes.
right? So the leftmost button, which I believe is square, that is
Yes.
1. The notation for that is 1, which is your
Okay. Why?
yeah, which is your left
sorry.
jab.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
you're good. You're good. No, you're fine. You're fine. So that is your left jab, and then the button next to it, triangle, that is 2. That is your right jab. So you got left jab for 1, triangle.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
the
you
one
got
next to it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So those top buttons,
So
1, 2. That's 1.
Oh.
That's 2. The X is 3, which is your left kick, and then 4. 4 is circle, and that is your right
Yeah.
kick. So as you can see,
Yeah.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just goes down like that. So anytime someone's like, oh, do 1, so do 1, 2, 2. You do 1, 2, 2. Yeah, see, that's how you read. So that's how you read Tekken notation. You're like 1, 2, 2,
Oh,
1,
that's
3, 4,
awesome.
blah blah
Okay, I
blah.
see.
Yes, and all of those again are linked to your limbs. So 1 is your left punch, 2 is your right punch, 3 is your left kick, and 4 is your right kick. And that is like the very basic fundamentals of Tekken. All of the limbs
Okay.
all of the limbs are attached like that. And so then you got different movements, of course. You got like forward, back. A lot of times in Tekken, you want to be holding back for the most part. You want to be holding back, or at least just not touching anything, which is called neutral. And so when I come at you and I do that, you can see that you are just auto guarding, right? No damage, no damage.
Yes, I'm not doing anything at all.
Yes, and you can also hold back. If you just hold back, and you can see that you're still guarding. So that is so guarding in Tekken is neutral, or you're holding back. That's how you guard. Now there are 3 different like hitboxes in Tekken. There is the high hitbox, which if you duck, just hold down. You can see that you're not getting hit. So you can duck highs.
Oh, whoa.
Yes, you can duck highs, and you can just block them on neutral. And then there are what is mids, and then there are lows. So there's high, mid, low attacks. And Tekken is basically like you can imagine it like rock, paper, scissors, essentially, where it's like, okay, I know someone's gonna throw out a high, so you can duck, or you can just take that. Same thing with mids. If you're just holding back, or you're just standing there, mids also block. So highs and mids both block. You can be holding back, you could be there. However, if you try and duck a mid, so just duck, you'll get caught by it.
I got hit in the face.
Yes, and then the last move, of course, are the lows, which are like that. Which if you're just standing there, you will get poked by lows. But it's okay, because they're usually not very strong. So for the most part, lows are just used to open up your opponent and get them to like do something.
Yeah, like guard blocks.
Yes. Also, if you've played 2D fighters, you might have the urge to jump. You don't jump in Tekken. Jumping in Tekken is not really useful. It's not really for anything.
I have wings.
You do have wings, and you are able to access wing attacks and stuff with moves. But yes, that's like a little rundown of
awesome.
Tekken. You got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You got high, mids, lows, and it's a rock, paper, scissor game basically. Very important. The last thing that is also very, very important with Tekken is the fact that I backed out on accident. My bad.
It's okay.
The last thing in Tekken that is very, very important, because Tekken is a 3D game. It is a 3D fighter. And again, you can just pick any character that you want when we jump into this. Tekken is a 3D game, so you know how you have the urge to jump in 2D games? That urge should instead be put into sidestepping. That urge should be put into sidestepping. If you're like, I can jump this.
I should dance instead.
Yeah, instead you gotta move left or right, which I will show you how to sidestep. Oh, Reina's really good. She's a good like beginner character. And she's also just really cool and pretty.
Yeah, she looks so cool and pretty.
Yeah, I always tell people when they first start Tekken to literally just pick the character you think is cool, and it will make it way more enjoyable to learn. That's just how it is. If you feel like you have a kinship with the character, you will enjoy them a lot more. You will enjoy Tekken a lot more.
Yeah. Whoa, you fly.
Yeah, she's a robot. This is why I like my character. She got chainsaws. Yeah, she's cool. So yeah, same thing. Every character, again, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, when you sidestep, it's just a quick tap. Just a quick tap. Or you can side walk where you tap it and then you hold. So you tap and then tap tap. Yeah, and then you can hold it. So you can side walk.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, look at us. It's like
we're dancing.
JoJo face down.
You're approaching me. Ho ho. So yeah, as you can see, just try sidestepping. Hold on. Let me see if I can think of a move. Hold on. Whoa, what move can I do, you guys? Oh, I could do this. Okay, go ahead and sidestep. So it almost worked, but basically there's a lot of moves in this game where you want to just sidestep. Sidestepping is like a good option. The reason it's catching you though is because I'm doing like really fast moves, because for whatever reason I can't remember what my slow moves are. But sidestepping in this game is very very important. You want to sidestep. Sidestepping is great. So yeah, that's like the basic thing, the very very basic things of Tekken is if you want to punch, it's these things. It's your top buttons. If you want to kick, it's your bottom buttons. And then you can do different directionals and different things like that will cause different moves to happen. When you pick a character that you really like, we can go ahead and learn their kit a bit more, and you can decide if you like them or not. And yeah, but that's sidestepping. A very important thing in Tekken. Actually, let's just, you can just attack me real quick. We'll back off. We'll back out of this, and then you can just kill me. Just spam buttons and just see what happens. Yeah. So you can just mess around. Go ahead and just kill me, because I want to back out and I want to go to practice mode, and I want to show you something else that is very important with Tekken. So a lot of people find things that are fun in Tekken. Like what I enjoy in Tekken is something called poking. I really, really enjoy poking, which is just doing like small little movements and like sidestepping and quick little things to open up my opponent.
It's like annoying stuff.
Yeah. And then some people enjoy like combos. So, you know, we can sort of focus on whatever you want to do once you get a better hold on everything here. Once you get a better hold on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, also, whenever you sidestep, a good rule of thumb is after you sidestep, hold back. So basically you want to be sidestep and then block.
Back.
Yeah, because then you'll go into block. But if you're caught sidestepping, you'll get hit. So like if I catch you, if you're trying to sidestep and I end up hitting you, like you get caught. So a good rule of thumb always, if you're gonna sidestep, hold back after. Or you can sidewalk if you see something coming. But for the most part, good rule of thumb, sidestep and then hold back. And that will keep people from catching you. Yeah. It all takes a lot of time. Tekken is considered one of like the more difficult fighting games. So good on you. You picked up one of the hardest fighting games with like 30 years of experience behind it.
Yeah, I'm notorious for that. Never start small. Just bite the biggest one.
And I will let you know, it is very, very common to rage in Tekken. Like there have been times where even I am like, I have to step away from this game. Like it's too much. And so
I'm
will
not
definitely
new to gaming rage.
Yeah, you will hit a lot of points in Tekken where you're just like, that was dumb. Yeah, she's so cool, dude. I freaking love her.
She's so cool.
She's super cool. But yeah, am I still streaming my thing to you?
Oh wow, they adjusted the settings, like the graphics. Interesting. I think so.
All right,
so,
sweet.
I was hearing double for a sec. Yeah. I'll just mute though the actual stream.
Okay. Yeah, Tekken is very complicated, but that's some like small little knowledge there to get you started. And then let me go into practice mode real quick, and I will teach you something else that is very important in the game.
Yeah, I shall watch the stream.
Yeah. If you want a character that's really good, like off the bat, you can try picking up Dragunov, this character right here. He's one of the best in the game. Basically, he's like an Unga Bunga character. You can kind of just attack and keep attacking and never stop attacking. He's sort of a rushdown character where you just attack. My character is more like doing small little pokes and things like that and running around so that I can combo. But anyways, let me do this. Let me do
Do you have one of those fighting game controllers things?
I do. Can you hear it?
That's why it sounds like this.
Yeah, it sounds like an arcade. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like one of those. Yeah, it's awesome.
I do. So, something that is very important in Tekken is hold on, let me hide all of this stuff. Hide. Okay, something very important in Tekken is when you are on the ground. It's not like in a lot of fighting games you just stand up and that's it, right? Yeah. Tekken, you have like 50 options. You have so many options. So what
can I stand up attacking?
Yeah, you can stand up attack, which is usually like 3 or 4. You can hit 4 and you stand up and kick. You can hit 3, that's a low kick. Ooh. Or what I like to do is I like to just spam 1 or 2. Whenever I hit the ground is usually a good rule of thumb to just be spamming 1 and 2 as fast as possible, because what happens is you roll, and a lot of times it's best to roll because if you get trapped in a wall or something, you want to just roll away. That's it. So if you're on the ground, press 1, or if you hold down and 1 or 2, then you will roll. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just 1. Yeah, so you just hit 1 to roll away from the screen, or down and 1 to roll towards the screen.
To roll back towards.
Yeah, so it's not like a left or right direction. It is you roll away from the screen with 1, and then you roll towards the screen with down and 1. So that is very important. If you get knocked down, what you want to do is you just spam 1 and 2. Just go 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 like that. It's a good way to just get out. It's kind of like eventually you'll have different options and stuff, and you'll be like, oh, I have to do this to get up. Oh, I have to do this to get up, right? Like you can get up in a lot of different ways.
Game sense.
Quick rolling when you get knocked down is also one of the few things that are invincible in the game.
Quick rolling when you get knocked down is also one of the few things that are invisible in the game. Yeah, there's like a million options, and not only is it different from so notice when I started, her face is down, right? Like her body is facing the ground. If you get knocked down on your back, it is different options as well. So if I am facing up now, I could do that. I could do like that. I could do. You can still roll though. You can always roll. You can always roll. Yeah. That.
You roll forward. Whoa.
Yeah. So basically, Tekken is a game where you have a lot of different options when you're on the ground, because people can attack you while you are on the ground.
That's dalawa.
Thank you. Thank you, Kumaru.
That's insane.
So,
you are insane.
If you are knocked on your back like this, one of my favorite things to do is down 3, which is a little kick like that. So a lot of times people will be rushing you down, they're running at you, and what you just do is down and 3. At the same time, they'll do a little kick, gets them off you. So that's a good option as well. Those are the 2 that I use the most, is either just rolling away or doing a little kick like that. See? Yeah, it gets them off you like that.
Yeah.
So
nice.
that is a very, very, very important part of Tekken. So yeah. To go over things again, we got 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Just know your notation. So if I'm like, oh, do down 4, You just press the down button and 4 at the same time. That kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that. Sidestepping again is also really important, and when you sidestep, good rule of thumb is to hold back. And attacking, you got high attacks, you got mid attacks, and you got low attacks. And it's like a rock, paper, scissors battle between them. So like you can kind of just think of Tekken as doing rock, paper, scissors, because if someone does something to you, there is always going to be an answer to how you combat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always, if you're like looking at something and you're like, I don't know what's going on, that's okay. But just know that there is an answer to all of your problems. There's always an answer in Tekken. There's always an option that beats another option. I don't really want to go into frame data and all that nerd stuff because that's boring. And that's something you do when you're sweaty.
Yeah.
So instead, I think that it'd be more fun.
We're not sweaty here.
Yeah, we're not sweaty here. I think that is more fun if we just go and we fight each other for a little while, and you pick a character that we find a character for you that you're gonna enjoy. Sound good?
Yes. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yahoo! Okay, so I don't want to throw you like into online right away because online is actual hell. Like you're gonna have a hard time in online because people get really sweaty, okay? So just know that we got to take little baby steps there. We're taking little baby steps, okay, chat?
No rush.
We want Arima to have a positive
Chat wants me to go rank.
I mean, you could if you really want to, just to like see what it's like.
No.
If you just want to see what it's like you could. It's just, you know, for funsies. Maybe later.
For educational purposes. Maybe later.
Yeah, let's just get Arima used to it. Oh, actually, what we should do is we should put you into practice mode. I think that'll be the easiest way. So go ahead and I'll stream your stream too. I think that'd be the easiest way. So let me see. Where's Aruma's thing? Okay, I gotta pop out the thingy. Aha. Okay, give me a second. But you can go into offline and then go to practice mode. Go ahead and go to offline, go practice mode. And
would you play, if it's a controller, is it better to use the analog stick or the arrows, like the D-pad?
Oh, D-pad for sure.
Okay.
D-pad, yeah. D-pad is definitely easier. Aha! Okay, this should work properly. You guys should see Aruma's thing now. So go ahead and just look at the cast and just choose whoever fits your fancy. Yes, there are bears.
All right. Yeah.
So I can also give you like a little. I could give you a rundown of all the characters too if you want.
Okay,
so
okay, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. So Claudio is yeah, he's DLC. But Claudio, he's like an exorcist. He's pretty straightforward. I thought that he was difficult to pick up, but Tekken's kind of random where there are a lot of characters where people are like, oh, this character's super easy for me to pick up. And you kind of just have like a kinship with them. Claudio was not one of those characters for me. He was hard to pick up, but a lot of people say that he's pretty easy to pick up. So there's that. He's kind of like a demon exorcist. He's sort of like a JoJo character. He does a lot of posing and things.
I see.
Yeah, so he's got that energy.
I see. Kind of an exorcist diva. I see what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Zafina, she's really weird. I'm learning how to use her right now. I don't think that you should use her. You can if you want, but she's one of the harder characters in the game because she does a lot of stance switching.
Okay.
And so she's weird. So I would not advise to use her as like a first time Tekken person, but you can if you want.
Yes, master. No.
Paul, he's really straightforward. He's cool. I think he's a pretty easy character to pick up. He's very like, he's like a red-blooded American Chad. He does a lot of damage. He's a little bit slower, but what do you mean? What do you mean? But yeah, that's Paul. He's pretty cool. He's goofy. He's silly.
Okay. He looks like a silly guy.
Yeah, and he's also one of the easier characters. Like he's pretty straightforward. He's like a gorilla, basically.
I see.
And then this is Raven. Raven is also one of the more difficult characters, but he's cool. He's like a ninja. He's a little bit sneaky. I don't
Yeah.
really know him that well though.
Okay, okay.
Victor, he's like a spy character. He's got a bunch of weapons. He's a newer character in the Tekken franchise, so he's really easy to use. If you want to pick someone up and you want to do a lot of
If you want to
damage,
be flashy.
he's pretty good.
He's
He's
French.
really, yeah, he's French. Long live Paris. But yeah, if you want a character that's really easy to pick up, definitely him. Like you just spam 2. You just go 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 and then your opponent dies. Reina is she's easy to pick up. She's a bit harder to master, but she's cool. Everyone likes Reina. She's cocky and she's fun and she's a cute anime girl, so you know. She's a good pick too if you want her to be one of your first character.
This girl's
Oz is cool. She's like she likes coffee and she's very hyper.
She's vibing.
Yeah, she's vibing.
Yeah.
She's cool. And she's also one of the newer characters too, so she's not very hard to pick up at least.
Okay, okay.
Shaheen, I don't really know that much about his playstyle. He's just kind of tricky and he likes to slide around. That's it. His personality's really boring though. I'm not gonna lie, his personality is like nothing. He's like milk toast. That's it.
Oh no.
Law is the classic Bruce Lee dupe, you know? Fighting games always have to have some kind of
really
Bruce Lee character. Yeah, he has a lot of Bruce Lee references. So yeah, he's really fast. He likes to do flips. That's his character. And he's been around for a while too, so his kit isn't super hard to pick up either. He's really fast. Yeah, he's really fast. Leroy, he's a bit more of a complicated character just because he's got a lot of things with parrying and he's a bit tricky, but he's cool. He's like he's like old man strength personified. Basically, you know, like you see an old guy and it turned out that he'd been a construction worker for the past 50 years. He just barely retired. That's basically the vibe that Leroy is. Like he's a lot stronger than you think he is.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Yeah, he's cool. Leo's cool. Leo is another character I would say is pretty beginner friendly. They hit really hard and they got strings, which string is just like, you know, like punch punch kick or kick punch punch. They got a lot of that.
Like a Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, I could see that. The Final Fantasy character.
Like from the back, like the background, like it looks like a Final Fantasy character so much.
I could see it.
Anyways.
I could see it.
Yeah. There's a monster, whatever.
Yoshi is a cyborg samurai. He's so cool, but he is definitely like the hardest character in the game. So I would probably say steer away from him if you're a beginner, but you can pick him up if you want to. He's really cool. Again, it's more like you just want to go on the vibes, you know what I mean? Going on the vibes is important. Feng is cool, martial arts master. I would also say that he's pretty easy to pick up. I say he's pretty easy to pick up. You kind of just press buttons with him and he'll do what you need.
Mad face.
Yeah, he's an angry man. Hwarang is really cool. A lot of people say that he's easy to pick up, but I don't think he's one of the characters that I've never been able to pick up because he does stance switching where he'll be like his moves are locked to different stances that he's in. But he's a taekwondo master. He's also very beautiful.
Yeah.
He was my first video game crush. And so he's cool. Yeah. Are you on low graphics? No. This is a stream. I'm teaching right now.
Yeah.
We're teaching.
Yeah, but
we're having a
graphics are
teaching.
probably a little lower.
That's okay. Tekken is kind of a heavy game, so if you're streaming and things, it's okay. Nina is also another character that is one of the more difficult ones. She's like an assassin lady. She's really hot and she's cool. But yeah, she's definitely one of the harder characters. Kazuya is kind of hard to pick up. He's hard to master, I would say, but he's got a lot of moves in his kit that are just easily accessible. He can turn into a demon. He's kind of like your evil CEO. Basically, yeah, he's like Mark Zuckerberg in another timeline, basically.
Oh yeah. Sure. It's Mark Zuckerberg after AI too.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg after AI. That's his meta character. Jin, that's the main character of the Tekken game, so he's very balanced. He can kick and he can punch and he can attack and he can defend. He's a very balanced character. I would say that he's probably also one of the easier characters to pick up in Tekken. I have a bit of a hard time with him, but people say that he's easier to pick up. But yeah, if you just want like a character that's balanced, kind of like Sasuke, that's Jin.
Mean depending in what Tekken.
Xiaoyu is a cutie pie. She's great, but she requires
like a
very specific execution. Yeah, she's a cutie pie. She requires specific execution. She does like kung fu and flips and things, but yeah, she's cool. She's really cool. Lee
does look cool.
is one of the harder characters to pick up as well. He's got aura. I don't know how else to explain it. He's just cool. He's got roses and things all the time in his attacks. He's very flashy and stylish.
Yeah.
He's also really
has,
fast.
Like, this whole Raiden thing going on, but he's like more like I see. Whoa. Yeah, he's got the rose and everything.
Yeah, he's got cool vibes. Asuka is a cutie pie. I'd say she's another character that's very balanced, and I think that she's also one of the easier characters to pick up. She can just do like punching and kicking, and she's kind of a tomboy. She's cute.
Plus
Right.
Yeah. That's Panda. Panda's a panda bear, so a lot of slow moves that hit hard. That is Panda. Same thing with Kuma. Kuma and Panda basically have the exact same kit. They just have a couple moves that are different from each other, but overall, exact same moves.
Big guys.
Yeah, the bears. Lily is amazing. She's
a cat.
Yeah, she's like a princess girl. She's also one of the easier characters to pick up. People like Lily a lot. A lot of people that are new to the game will pick up Lily. She does a lot of flips and she's flashy, and her kit is also straightforward. You kick and you punch and you do all the things. Yeah. Hi Excel, welcome in. That's my girl. If you want to pick up my girl, I can tell you everything about this girl because she's perfect. She's a robot. She's got chainsaws. She can fly around. She has some of the best sidestepping and range in the whole game. Yeah, I love her. I am like a diehard Alyssa fan. She's a cutie pie.
Yeah, she looks awesome.
Lars is just Naruto. Lars is basically Naruto. He will do flips and kicks, and he's super flashy. He's got anime powers, yeah.
anime guy.
Yeah, he's an anime guy. Jun is she's great. I also think that she's one of the easier characters to pick up. I don't know. I feel like you can kind of just spam with her and you'll just see her entire kit. She's very flowy, and she does like Kamehameha and stuff like that. That's her vibe. Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I see.
All right, that's Devil Jin. Yeah, you saw him.
Yeah.
He's the edgelord of the game. That's basically it. He's edgelord.
Yeah.
Jack is similar to the bears, where he's pretty slow for a lot of his moves, but he hits really hard. So if you like the characters that are a bit slower, but you can just kill them after like 4 hits, that's Jack. Jack's your guy for that. Thank you for the follow. All right, King is cool as hell. You've probably seen King. He's like a famous Tekken character. He's probably like the face of Tekken besides the main characters. Yeah, he's a wrestler. He does a lot of grabs. He's pretty easy to pick up too, I would say. But yeah, he's cool. A lot of people pick him up as like a first time. Steve, I would say that Steve is one of the harder characters to pick up just because he's really fast. You have to be really fast with him, and he does a lot of stance switches as well. So certain moves of his are locked behind a stance. But he's cool. Drag, also one of the best characters in the game. He's easy to pick up. He's very straightforward. If you want to unga bunga and you want to just run over your opponents and you can just keep attacking and attacking, that's Drag. He's also really sexy, so, you know, I don't mind. If you pick him up, I can just stare at him the whole time and it'll be great.
The Dima service.
Yeah, exactly. The Dima service. Brian he's like a medium character. He can be hard to pick. It depends on the person. Like I feel like Brian's one of those characters where you either understand Brian or you just don't. For me, I kind of understand him, so he's like another rushdown character. But yeah, he's cool. I think that he's also like pretty easy to pick up, I would say. But that's me. Some people have a hard time picking him up. It's again like, cause some people just pick up a character and they're like, this feels right. Yeah, that's kind of how Tekken is as well. You kind of just find a character and you're like, this feels right.
Yeah, it just kind of hits your like however you want to play it. Interesting.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
All right, well.
So are there any characters off the bat that you're like, ooh, this one seems interesting?
Yeah, I like this one. You mentioned the flowy and stuff. Like I feel like that like I kind of tend to gravitate things like that. If I feel like there is like
you have to be
an
Brian.
easy flow of movement and things like that. It may be my jam.
Yeah, we could
try
her.
With this girl.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
She's got like the hyper and kind of stuff that's cool. There's the old man.
Yeah,
French
old man
guy.
Victor.
Yeah. She's got a cool vibe too going. It's mainly just vibes, like from the description.
Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it is. Like you really just pick up a character based on vibes, and if you're cool with them, then that's how it works. Like I picked up Alyssa because she has pink hair, and then it just sort of just worked out, and I was like, oh, I like her.
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like aside from like the ones you specifically said, oh, this is like harder to pick up, that it can like maybe tackle them later. But these, I feel like these stand out, and of course Reina's cool.
Yeah, because she's just great.
She's just cool. Let me turn my AC on. I'm dying here.
Yeah, you're good. What do you got? What does chat think? Who do you guys think Aruma should pick up?
Yeah, any suggestions?
Any suggestions? I think that you should go with Victor. Of the three that you picked up, I think Victor. I think that you're gonna have the easiest time with him. Victor is new friendly. Yeah. He's very new friendly. Like they specifically made him to be like this is the character for easy.
Really well.
Yeah, he does.
Right. So
he does.
Okay, so one of them starters. All right. Okay, sounds good. Let's try this, man.
All right. Yeah, you just pick any character. It doesn't matter. That's just gonna be your training dummy. Oh my god. oh, I see.
Random. It just gave it to me.
That's so funny. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, it's my girl.
It knows.
That's so funny.
Those stages have anything like special from arena to arena?
Yeah, they have like, it's mostly like exploding walls. So if you got someone by a wall and you hit them at the wall, they'll explode. There are some walls that break in the game, so you can get extra combos off of them. And there are also floors that break in the game as well. So there's definitely like different advantages and disadvantages to every stage.
Different stages are different shapes and sizes. That's the biggest differentiate.
But yeah, what I want you to do, probably like the best move in his kit is just hit 2 a bunch of times. Just do 2. Yeah, so as you can see, you kind of just
starts
attacks.
teleporting or whatever.
Yeah, he can teleport and things. Oh, something that's very important that I forgot to explain. There is a mechanic in Tekken.
Just keeps going.
Yeah, he just, again, like he's a beginner friendly, and you can just kind of just run people over with that. Honestly, if you jumped into rank and you just did that move, like just chest press 2 over and over and over again, I guarantee that you would get some wins. Like absolutely. Like people don't know what to do. Yeah, we can. But let me explain some other things that are very important. Hold on. I'm gonna go into practice mode as well, so I can show you.
Yeah.
So I can show you some stuff, so you could just check out my stream. Chat, what is the quick access for heat mode again? Does anyone remember? I know there's like a quick button you can press for heat. 2 + 3. Okay, thank you. Okay. R1 on PlayStation. Got it. Thank you. Got it. Okay, so let me show you this thing. Where's my display? Aha. Okay, so Aruma, do you see on my stream how at the top underneath the health bar there is like a small blue bar?
Yeah.
That is a
Mine's
mode.
depleting.
Yeah, there is a mode in Tekken called Heat, where when you are in Heat, you have access to special moves. You have access to you're basically stronger. You can like your attacks do a bit more damage and things. And so Heat is good, but you only get it once per round. So since there are 3 rounds in a set, you can use it up to 3 times.
Okay.
Yes. So you want a lot of times. Well, I like to use Heat if people are attacking me. I like to just access Heat. What you can do apparently is 2 and 3 at the same time, which is triangle and X at the same time. Yeah.
Oh.
So now you can tell you're in Heat because you're glowing, and you can do a bunch of different moves and stuff.
Glowing.
Yeah. Now, if you do 2 while you're in that, you get some really cool stuff. You get like a big fiery explosion sword and things, and yeah, if you can do different directionals. You can try mixing in 3s and stuff there. Just sort of test them out and see what happens. But Heat is a very important mechanic. Yeah, heat is a very important mechanic, and I believe if you do if you press 2 plus 3 again when you're in Heat, so you do 2 plus 3 to get into Heat, and then you do it again, you get something called a Heat Smash, which is like a special move that they can just access. So it's really good to just like throw that out there, but know that if you do use it, your Heat bar will be depleted all the way. So a lot of times it's good to go into Heat, and then you stay in Heat for as long as possible, and then right before it runs out is you use Heat.
Shoulder buttons to correspond
Yeah.
to a combination of buttons.
Yes. I'll let them know that in the future, but we gotta drip feed this information to Aruma first. Baby steps, you guys, baby steps. So we want this to be enjoyable. But yeah, I think that you hit R1 for me on the controller real quick. Okay, so instead of doing 2 and 3 at the same time, you can just hit R1. And it does the same thing. So they did map it to that. Yeah. So basically, you want to stay, a good rule of
That's so
thumb.
much easier.
A good rule of thumb is just staying in Heat for as long as possible. Get as much damage as you can, because when you're glowing, you're doing a bit more damage, and you can just access special moves and things. And then right before it runs out is when you want to pop that Heat Smash, and you get some damage out of that. So that's a very important mechanic in Tekken. It's a new mechanic. They didn't have it in any of the other games. Last thing that is important is something called a rage art, which is something that you only get when you are low on health. So I think you can still access it in practice mode. I want to say that it's R2 or L2. Are any of those buttons doing anything?
No.
Okay, if not, what you can do is you do 1 and 2 at the same time, so down and then down and forward. So you hold down the down button and the forward button at the same time, and then you hit 1 and 2 at the same time. It's kind of hard to pull off, but wait, am I saying that right? That's a manual rage art, isn't it? Wait, you guys, what's happening? Oh, wait. Okay, I know what's happening. You have to go to player rage art. So open up your practice settings. Your start menu, practice settings, and then do player rage, and just do rage. So yeah, you'll know when you can access rage. Rage is only a mode that happens when your health is really low. And you can tell you're in rage because it goes red, and you'll see your bar go red at the top as well. Okay, so now try doing down, forward, 1 plus 2, or try pressing any of the other buttons.
I did
so
it.
That's your rage art, yeah. And it doesn't just happen. You have to hit your opponent, so they can block it. People can block your rage, so you have to time it very, very properly. And that's also another thing, you only get 1 per game. 1 per set. Not set, round, yeah. 1 per round. Yeah. So when your health gets low, you can pop that out, hopefully hit them. If they run into it, or if you know they're like about to attack you or something, and you time it properly, you can do that and you can kill them with it. And it's really cool. They do their little special thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that is now the rundown of Tekken. You got Rage Art, which is that. You got Heat Mode. Also, if you're in Rage Mode and Heat at the same time, you do a lot of damage. So it's kind of like a last ditch to get damage and things out when you're like on the ropes, basically. And Tekken 8 is, you want to play very aggressively in Tekken. They reward a lot of aggressive play. So it's good to be attacking and stuff when you can. And that is Tekken. So yeah, what we can do now is we can play games. You can play a game with me if you want to, or we could throw you into quick match online. Which you don't have to do the ranked. You can do a mode called quick match, which will just match you with random people with no internet points on the line. So yeah, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. If you wanna.
The warm-up straight to rank.
Oh, okay. Also, I don't know what Victor's is, but there are moves in this game that can just get you into heat. So instead of like, you know how I said you can just access heat like that? Yeah. Yeah, like there are moves that will just get you into heat as well. So
yeah, mine's just down 2.
Yeah. So you might just see them. Yeah, exactly. And they'll do like the little run forward and then they become blue. So
yeah. There's
that. So yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to fight? You want to tussle, or should we go throw you into quick match online?
Let's tussle a bit.
You want to tussle?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let me get a thing started. We'll do a session. We'll go to session up for us. Create session. And now you should get the invitation when you go to the front page.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this thing. Fight me! Hit me!
Yeah, let's go. It's time to be absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's do this thing. Oh!
Allons-y. Allons-y.
See, you're getting your French in today. You're getting
True, I'm practicing my French. I was supposed to have French classes, but I didn't. I skipped my French class to come fight on Tekken, so it makes sense.
This is more important. And see, you still get your French practice. There you go.
I'm still getting my French practice from Frenchman Victor here.
Yeah, see, it all works out. Now you can just skip your French classes and just play Tekken instead.
And just play Tekken instead. 4 hours a week of Tekken. That's
yeah. There you go. You'll be
How much
Evo
time
Pro.
do you think you spend on this weekly, Dima?
Weekly? I play at least like 4 times. I wish I could play more, but I probably spend about like 10 hours at least.
You have a skin.
I do. Got different Okay, I just kind of mean because I do know like Victor's moves and things. Oh.
I can do it too.
Ah, that's right. His heat is really good because it's low, so you can't block it. People can't block it unless they are ducking. So Victor has a pretty good heat smash. Nice. And after you block, if you block a rage... Oh, I didn't teach you how to grab. Universal grab is just forward 1+2. Yeah. Forward 1+2, or I believe... Oh wait, sorry. 1+3. Forward 1+3 is a universal grab, I believe.
Forward 1-3?
Yeah, 1-3 at the same time. It might not be Victor's. Maybe his is forward 1+2. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So grabbing is really good. People can duck grabs, by the way.
I was just... Oh, okay.
Oh, you're good. Now you keep attacking. Don't back off. Yeah, it's your turn. Just keep attacking.
I thought that...
Oh la la. Yeah.
And maybe forward this.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. That's it.
Oh,
And what you can do too is you can map it. So instead of pressing them at the same time, you could just like set it up to be R1 or something like that. So you can customize. You can customize things. Like I have a grab ready to go where it's just one button to press. So it makes it really easy.
Oh,
yeah, instead of having to do like 1+2. Later on, when you go back to the menu, you can remap it. You can remap your settings, so then instead of having to press it at the same time, you can just click a button.
Okay. It's so much. My brain.
Yeah, I know Tekken's a lot. It's a lot to pick up, but as long as you're enjoying yourself, then you will just keep playing Tekken. and the crazy part too is I've literally only given you the bare minimum.
Oh
like
my
this barely
God.
scratches the surface of how deep this game goes.
Like there's a Tekken iceberg out there
It really,
somewhere.
no, it's true. Even I get like professional coaching and stuff, right? For Tekken because it's fun. But even the other day, like I had my coach teach me stuff, and it was like all new things. They're like, I learned some things about Tekken that I didn't even know before either. Oh yeah, there's the wall break. So yeah, you can keep going. This balcony also breaks, and there's like a thingy downstairs as well that you can go to.
Yeah. I think I saw it on the practice actually.
So a useful time for sidestepping, by the way, is when you're like near a wall. So a lot of times you don't want to be pinned at a wall. So it's a good idea to either like, if I'm trying to walk away from it, you could like try and match me. You could like, yeah. See how I'm like pinned to the wall now, like I can't escape? Yeah, it's like a good idea to try and either you use a lot of sidestepping to get away from walls or to like lock people into walls so that they can't escape. And then you can just keep attacking them and abusing them.
Yeah.
And it's a good time. Yahoo! Dude, I love Tekken. It's so fun. It's literally so fun, man. I love Tekken. Oh, I didn't tell you about running. Sorry. So basically, if you tap forward 3 times really fast, you'll sprint. And then there's like different moves and stuff that you access when you're in running. Like that. I can like run up, and then if I hit 2, you get a different move. And you don't have to stay there the whole time. You can literally just do 1, 2, 3 and then like tap. Like it's kind of interesting. Like there's dashing and then there's like sprinting. So yeah, like yeah, I see the difference. Like there's running moves and then there's sprinting moves. Exactly. You kind of have to be holding it when you're sprinting. Yeah. See, there's like a dash up. You can dash up just like 1, 2, or if you do 1, 2, 3, you'll be running instead, and then you access different moves there. But you kind of want to hit those moves before you touch me, otherwise sometimes it like puts you back to dashing. So yeah, if you're far away from me, you can see. Yeah. Can you feel the difference between running and dashing? Yeah, see, that was the dash, and then if you just hold forward. Well,
oh my God, it's so a little confusing.
Try pressing 2 a little, or whatever button you're pressing, try pressing it faster.
Okay.
Like before you get to me. So do 1, 2, 3, and then keep holding forward too. Victor might not have a running one. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, but it's just a different. It's just 2 instead of 1.
Yeah. So he probably doesn't have a sprinting one. He has a sprinting 2 or a sprinting 3. Yeah, there are different moves and things when you're running. Which a lot of times, a lot of times when you do a running move, it means that it's your turn if you land it. So if you land it, a running move, you can just keep attacking and just keep attacking. Even if they block,
see.
like you can just keep attacking after that. Typically, it's still your turn. So a lot of times what people will do is they'll sprint up and then they'll do a running move, and see how you couldn't attack after some time. Like you're kind of staggered,
you
right?
go a little bit of a stagger.
Yeah. Like you can open up with a running move, and then you can just keep attacking after that because they're staggered. At least if you hit them. At least if they get hit. Like that.
Yeah,
See,
like
and then I
that.
can just keep pressing there.
Yeah, you can just go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See what I mean? It's like little things every
Little
now. I'm
donut.
like, oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
tell
no, that's
everyone
cool.
about this.
That's cool. Yeah, no, as they come up.
I hope I'm not overloading your brain too much though, because I know Tekken is a
No.
lot.
No, it's like if it's like how the game is being playing,
Mm-hmm.
and I understand a lot of it, I'm just gonna understand by playing.
Yeah, exactly.
But so far, like these basics are pretty straightforward. It doesn't.
Yeah. You just kind of attack. Oh, that was a good duck. That was clean. Oh, important thing when breaking grabs. This is like a really weird thing. And it took me forever to learn, but basically characters have something called generic grabs, which is stuff like 1+3 where everyone's got that. You break it with by either just spamming 1 or spamming 2. So when I grab you, either just spam 1 or 2 and just pick one of them and just spam it. Yeah, see? So you can see it breaks you out of it. However, characters
I
have
take her arm off.
yeah, characters also have something like specific grabs where you have to break it with 1+2, which is only something that you learn like in the future. Like this is something that you'll learn eventually probably.
Oh,
but,
so some of them.
yeah, like that one right there, you have to break it with 1 and like pressing 1 and 2 at the same time. So and usually the way that you know is with their arms. It's kind of crazy. So if I'm standing back here, you can see that I'm only grabbing, like her left arm comes out, right? Just her left arm. When I do like a special grab, both of the arms come out.
Oh, I mean the head's also out.
Yeah, the head comes out too, but for like a general rule, that's how you can tell the difference. And it's kind of crazy because when you get really used to it, you can see which arm comes out. Like there are pros out there that are like, that's a left arm grab and they know to break it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Or they'll just see it immediately.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you broke it. 1+2.
Yeah.
And the timing is like really hard. So if you get grabbed, it's okay. It happens. People get grabbed and it just happens.
Yeah, you gotta react super fast.
Also, yeah, when you pick an option for either breaking with 1 or breaking with 2 or breaking with 1+2, you can only stick with that option. If you try and switch it, it will cause it to fail, and a lot of times you won't break the grab. So a lot of times when people grab you, you kind of just have to commit. It's unfortunate, but eventually you get fast enough that you can see it. And with training and stuff, you can see it. Oh yeah, some characters have what are called unblockable moves as well, but people don't usually use them because they're kind of a pain to access. Like they're just like silly and things like.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, like that. Let me see. Yeah, like that one's unblockable, basically. But yeah, anyways, that's Tekken. So yeah, hit me. Yeah, see, I'm in the corner now. It's really good that you just keep applying pressure like that, and a lot of noobs will just die. But if you don't panic, I can just step out of it. And the more you play, the better you get. The more you play Tekken, the better you get. Oh, a good place to start too is if you're in practice mode. They have a lot of new features where it's like you can learn combos and you can learn how to punish people and things. So
that's nice.
Yeah, that's something new they added to practice mode. So I recommend that you check that out in your free time if you want to. Sorry. Nice. Okay, see how your health is low? I'm just gonna run at you now. I'm gonna attack you. Do a rage art on me. Do a rage art.
Oh, is it again?
Down, forward, 1+2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, so did you see how it was attacking there and you just caught me? Rage takes priority. Rage takes priority. Yeah.
It is like a very powerful last resort thing.
It is.
Cool.
But you have to be careful with the timing sometimes, because if someone's like attacking you, sometimes it's hard to get their rage out on time. Like they can cause you to like stumble or whatever, or stagger you, so you can't get the rage art in time. But yeah, rage is cool. It's flashy and it feels really, really anime if you can ever pull it off in a fight. You feel so anime.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I like Tekken so much. It just sort of feels like you're like in the middle of an anime fight. He's great.
It is.
And that's Tekken, baby.
Yeah.
Is there no bottom R2 for PlayStation, Dima? Bottom R2? Oh, maybe Rage. Yeah, I think Rage might be a shortcut. Is when you get down to Rage mode, you can just do R2 instead of doing down forward 1+2. Personally, I like to access Rage manually and do down forward 1+2 because I feel like it just comes out cleaner. A lot of times when I'm just spamming the button, it doesn't come out. Nice, good duck. Okay, so now try doing press R2 for me. Oh, okay,
right.
Yeah. So that is a shortcut. So you can either do the shortcut button or you can access it manually. A lot of times I like to just get in the habit of doing it manually because sometimes the button just, I don't know, I feel like it just doesn't come out fast enough for me. Oh. Nice. Oh yeah, also juggling is a thing in this game, but that's something you'll have to learn later. It feels really cool though. Like one of my favorite things about Tekken is doing combos.
Oh my god, what am I
It feels
supposed
really
to do?
cool. It feels really cool pulling off combos.
Oh. It was a low move.
It's the low.
I'm like,
You didn't
it's like-
expect
it's
the
like-
low. Oh la la. Nice, good grab. This guy gives old men strength vibes too. Yeah, kind of. It kind of makes me think of like Lloyd from Spy Family.
What was I supposed to do against this? She's fucking
Yeah, she's kind of evil.
yeah. Just fucking chainsaws, bro.
Yeah, she's a 50-50 character when I get in chainsaw mode. But if you're able to just jab me or hit me one time, like a lot of times a good rule of thumb against Alyssa is to just duck and then jab. So duck and then you just hit one.
Oh.
And then if you just hit me one time, I get out of my chainsaw mode. Like just, yeah, see? Anytime you hit me with chainsaw while I'm in chainsaw mode, it just takes me out of it. So just hold full crouch down and then just hit one. So that's like that's also one of your fastest moves in the game. Jabbing is one of your fastest moves, just doing like 1-1, 1-2. Those are really fast moves, yeah. So if I'm doing that thing, yeah. I've got my chainsaws out or whatever, you just jab me. A lot of times you're faster. You're faster than me and you can just knock me out of my chainsaw. And it's a good time. Yeah, see? Chainsaws are gone. And anytime you find an Alyssa, you want to keep her out of chainsaw like as long as possible. Because she becomes a menace. Oh. Nice. Nice. Dude, I
It
love
is so
Tekken
good.
so much. Yeah, that he has a really good heat smash because it's a low, so a lot of people
Yeah.
don't see it coming. I think he has another heat smash too, but he has to be in like a certain position or something. I want to say like a certain stance. Oh. Nice. Yeah, ducking and jabbing is like a good way to get people off of you a lot of times. And my coach told me that the best time to jab is basically when you're from this distance. So a lot of times people try to rush you and things, but if you're back far enough, you can just jab at them and they can't do anything. So I'll be like running at you. You just jab me. I'm like, my moves are inaccessible because jabbing is the fastest move that you have in the game.
Yeah,
Well.
yeah, it is.
Nice. Nice, nice.
It's a high ass kick.
I think it was like the drawing sword. He's yeah. I think he has a second one, doesn't he? Right, chat, right?
Oh,
Nice.
oh. Oh my god.
Woohoo! Dude, I love Tekken so much. It's so good. I get so sweaty with Tekken too. Like, I'm to the point where I'm learning, like, I'm seeing numbers and things. When you get really sweaty at Tekken, you start seeing numbers, dude. But it's so fun. So you've never played, like, any other fighting game, really?
Yeah.
You picked the hardest one as like your first one.
Yeah. It's
That's
just
so
because
funny.
honestly, it's just kind of like it's a coincidence. I was like, I just watched some gameplay and I was like, wait, this is like so cool.
Dude, it's so fun. You feel so anime.
Yeah. Something about like Street Fighter never appealed to me as much.
I'm the same. Yeah. I also just sort
Yeah.
of gravitate towards 3D fighting games because I like being able to sidestep. Like, look at that. That's so cool, man. I love being able to sidestep. I feel so locked when I'm in a 2D fighter because jumping and things.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Nice, good duck. Oh la la. Nice. Dude, your patience is good too.
Speaking French.
You speaking French?
Française. Wow.
How do you feel?
This is cool. It's kind of exhilarating. It's like, I don't know how to explain. I'm locked in.
Dude, when you go into rank 2, you get like the craziest rush. I remember the first time I was like climbing in ranked, I was like, even now, I get like shakes. I start shaking. When there's like a really hype moment or something, it's like an adrenaline rush. You get an adrenaline rush. Hi, Blackbean. Does Victor have a parry? I think so. Oh, what's his really good low move, you guys? Is it down 3? Wait, can you do down 3 on me? Down 3. Maybe it's down 1+2? Oh, what about down 2? Just down 2. Huh. What is his low crush, you guys? Does anyone remember? Down back 4? Oh, try down back 4. Oh, that move right there. That low move that he did, that move is amazing. That's a good Victor move because
Back 3.
yeah, because it's a counter hit. So basically, if you hit that while I'm trying to attack you, yeah, that's what happens. So like, if I'm in the middle of attacking you or whatever, and you throw out that move, then there's a chance that you get something called a counter hit.
Kind of like a parry.
Yeah. So Victor is cool. He's got a lot of moves in his kit where he can turn the tides against you.
That's good.
Yeah. That's also a good move. Just that quick low. Yeah, Victor's a character that's got some pretty good lows. Like most of the characters in the game, you don't have to worry about their lows very much. Victor is an exception to that, where he's got some really good lows. He does have 1+2 back. Wait, back 1+2? Wait, try back 1+2. Oh, that's a good one. So that is called a power crush. Do you notice when you do that, you have like a white aura around you?
Yeah.
You have like white sparkles.
Yeah.
Basically, a power crush means that even if I'm attacking you, so if I'm doing that, you can just put that out and yeah, try it. Yeah. See how I was still attacking you? So
I activated my thing too.
Yeah, exactly. If you are getting rushed down, that's a really good move to use because yeah, you could just throw that out. Yeah. I use power crush moves to get out of pressure a lot. Like if they just keep
seem really good.
Yeah, if they just keep attacking you and attacking you and attacking you and you're like, holy crap, man, get off of me. That's a really good move. That's a really good move to use.
Get the hell out of me, please.
Yeah, exactly. Like Alyssa's got a couple of them too. You can tell like the white aura. However, something that's kind of tricky is that if somebody grabs you while you are power crushing, they're guaranteed. So try doing your power crush. Oh, maybe it doesn't work because it's a heat smash, but yeah, try it again. Did you see that? Yeah. Like pause for a moment. So
there is a counter to everything.
There's a counter to everything. So now if you see an opponent who's always doing power crush and power crush and power crush, and you're like, what do I do? You just walk up and grab them. You just grab them. Oh, you're in specialty mode. Oh, we have to turn that off for you. Specialty mode.
There's a shortcut. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, you can turn that off in the the menu later.
No, it's like a L1. It just activates it.
Yeah. There's like a menu where you can customize your controller, so you can just turn that off, so you'll never actually press it. Yeah, and then you could change it to be like a grab or something instead.
Yes.
Which is what I like to do. I think that's so much better. But yeah, see, Tekken's kind of like a game of
There's like always a way to do.
Exactly. There's always something. There's always something there. It's like, oh, I'm getting rushed down. I can use a power crush. They keep power crushing me. I can grab them out of it. They keep using highs. I can duck them. They keep using lows. I can jump over them. That. So yeah, Tekken's great. I love it so much. I got the love of the game, dude. Nice! Good smash.
I'm smashing.
He's smashing.
Oh.
And then pretty soon you will be Evo Champ 2025.
So true.
That's what I want. I want to have a VTuber kid that wins Evo. That's gonna be you, Aruma. I'm gonna put all of my all of my hopes and dreams into you.
Chat, what are my chances here, chat?
I'm gonna live vicariously through my VTuber kids. And it's gonna be great. Evo Champ. Yeah. Evo Champ. That'd be so awesome. Hoya! Actually, you know what's funny? The person that is coaching me, he's a professional Tekken person, right? He's also a VTuber, and so we've made deals and stuff where it's like, okay, I'll draw like your emotes. Like I've drawn his emotes in exchange for Tekken.
For the classes.
Tekken classes. Yeah. That's how deep I am in this game, man.
It's like people do art trades. You're doing Tekken for emotes.
I do Tekken trades. Yeah, do you want to keep doing this? Do you want to jump into an online play and see how it goes?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, let's do this thing. Oh, we have to finish it real quick. All right, last one, and then we're gonna throw Aruma to the wolves, you guys. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, the wolf's right here.
Me, I'm the wolf. Aruma, you can do it. We believe in you. The Dimplings will support you. Aww.
Aww. As I get perfected.
Tekken, dude. You know what's crazy? Before, Before, there are times where I was like, oh man, I'm getting rushed down. I literally can't do anything. And nowadays, it feels like, oh, I have to do this option instead. So it's kind of fun, and so you will definitely run into moments in ranked. People play really cheesy in ranked, by the way. So you will definitely run into people that cheese you. However, there's a really cool mode called replay mode where you can watch back your matches now.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wait, that's so useful.
Yeah, it's super. I use it all the
I thought I
time.
dodged.
Oh, you're good. I use it all the time where I'll be like, I don't understand what this move was. I don't understand how fast this move came out. And then I will go and I will rewatch that fight so I understand what happened. Then I'm like, oh, now I know what to do next time if that ever happens again. Woo. Aruma should try up forward 1+2. Wait, up 1+2 while in heat. Try up 1+2. Oh yeah, that move is awesome. His explosion move. You want to spam that thing. Victor's in low rank. Yeah, you want to spam that move. That was one of his best moves, especially when he's in heat, because when you're in heat and you use that move, it's huge. Like the range on that is massive. It's really, really good.
Oh, it becomes bigger.
I can't remember. So yeah, let me think. Victor's moves back 1+2 is good. Up 1+2 is good. Just spamming that 2-string, people are gonna die at that. Oh, that little bubble thing you did, the down 1+2. That's really good to do if they're at the wall. I don't know why, but like a lot of times if people are at the wall, you do that. I think it's because it's a plus frame. So you can just attack me after you do that. Oh, it doesn't beat 10. But yeah, that's a good move to do if people are on the ground. Oh, that's what it is. So knock me down and then do that move to down 1+2. Yeah, it hits people that are grounded. So they're on the ground. You can just do 1+2, down 1+2, and that's a good move to use. And yeah, let's see what else is there. Running 2. So run at me and then hit 2. Do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a good move because you don't have to back up after that. Basically, I'm staggered, so now you can just keep attacking me. Yeah, exactly. So that's a good thing you can do. And you can also do it when you get good at it, you can do it at point blank range. Like that. Like that was my running move. I could do it as close to you. I could do it right in your face. You just have to do 1, 2, 3 really quickly. And then you can just hit it. Yeah. See, so now I can't do anything. If you're doing that, I'm just gonna die. Yeah, running 2 move is really good because essentially any move that I try to throw out after that is not fast enough. It's not fast enough. So you can do jabs, you can do your strings, and you'll just beat me every single time because it causes me to stagger for so long.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, pretty good. All right, you ready? Are you ready for your first match?
I'm so ready.
You can do ranked, or you can do quick match. Quick match also, that'll just throw you in without any internet points. So you can do that one instead.
No.
I'll bring up Aruma's. You're jumping in. All right, let's do this.
We're jumping in.
You guys, Aruma's gonna win.
Oh, yeah.
Aruma's gonna win.
Means.
Right. What does that say? Hold on.
Fight against the CPU opponent to calculate your starting rank and tekken prowess.
Oh.
There will be a decided based.
Nah, you could just skip it because this is your first time. So.
Yeah. Lowest starting rank.
Yeah. You start at the very lowest one.
Wait.
There's at the bottom.
Yeah.
We believe in you, Aruma. Everyone's cheering you on.
Yeah, let's go. Thank you guys.
You can do it.
I got the class here. I understand the game. I don't know what this means.
You want to put rank restriction to go to the left. Yeah, +2 only. So basically it's saying like you're gonna get someone who is 2 ranks above you or 2 ranks below you. Yeah, connection quality, you want to keep that at 4 or above. That's good. And then cross-platform play, that's fine. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
At least that's how I like to set mine up.
Yeah, okay, I believe.
I can't believe you play on right side. Is right side easier for you?
No, I just randomly selecting it.
All right, Aruma's a right sider. Eventually, the biggest brain is when you can play on both sides. Because some moves are hard to, like, as you can see, like, it's kind of flipped, right? When you're doing combos, like, you have to do it on the other side. So some moves are easier to do on one side than the other side, or certain characters are easier to play on one side than the other side.
What is it?
Oh, you can just pick anyone. That's just like a training dummy. It's just your training dummy.
Oh.
I'm so excited for you. I want to see this. Go forth and kick butt now, Aruma, my student.
Yes.
Let's
I'll make
do
you
this.
proud, master, and chat that believes in me.
All right, we'll do a prediction. Will Aruma win his first fight?
So I can beat this thing up until like it's.
Yeah. You can just like test out moves. It's basically practice mode.
Oh. Yes.
All right, jump in.
I didn't get to test anything. I'm just ready to go.
Dude, this is
Yeah,
so
this
exciting.
homie.
This is so
Yeah,
exciting.
I'm actually shaking a little bit. Let's go.
You can do it.
Claudio.
You can do it,
Whoa,
you can do
he has a whole thingy going on.
Yeah, he's like a demon exorcist, and he's got his fancy. Are you guys vote? Will Aruma win his first fight? I believe.
Promotion match.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, the.
Yes.
Oh.
We believe. We believe. We believe. I'll shut up. You just concentrate. You do you. Y'all, I feel so proud. Oh my god, look at him go! Come on, Aruma. I think that he's got this. He's got this. He's got this. Oh! Oh, dude! Let's go! Yes! Oh my god, dude! This is amazing. I'm so proud of my student. You can do this, I believe. Oh! Dude, look at him go. Oh, he broke a grab! He broke a grab! Oh my god, I feel like such a proud mom right now. I feel like such a proud mom. You know, Aruma plays really patiently. He's really good at being patient.
I can spam too.
I feel like when I first played this game, I was just running people down. You're doing good, you're doing good. You got this. Hi, Lance. Hello. He's doing so good, you guys. I'm so proud of him. Fight, Aruma, fight! Fighto, fighto, fighto. Dude, he's doing good. He's doing strings. He broke a grab. He did a rage art. I'm so impressed. Hi, Pug. Hello. You for the first time chat. Hello, hello. Oh. It's okay, it's okay. You got this. You got this, you got this.
Whoa.
You can do your back 1+2. You can try and counter hit with the low move.
Oh, it's a low too.
Yeah, Claudio's one of the other characters that has a low smash. Oh my god, dude. He's doing so good. Look at my student. Oh. Come on, Aruma. I want to see him win. Yes? Aw. It's okay, they didn't punish. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, that's right. Hi, Pug. That's how I knew. That's how I remember your name. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by today. Welcome in. Everyone, please welcome Pug in. It is their first time here. Yeah. I do Tekken like all the time here. Tekken and yapping and What else do I do, you guys? ASMR on Sundays? It's nice to catch you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I hope that you've been having a wonderful day. Dude, let's go! Dude, I'm so proud of you! Let's go! I'm gonna cry.
Oh my
I'm
God,
so
I'm
proud.
fucking shaking so much.
Right? Isn't it amazing?
No, please. No, can I return?
Oh,
Oh my
dude.
God, I need a breather. That was so much.
Right? See, now you understand. You
Oh
get addicted.
my God, yeah, whoa, it's so fun. I can see how people get hooked into this now.
I told you.
I'm
you.
my hands are shaking.
I
was
know,
like,
right?
I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this. And suddenly, like,
Oh, you could pause it while you're in this mode.
how?
You just hit the pause button. Yeah, and then you can go to matching, and you can turn off matching and stuff. Matching settings. Yeah, so you can be like, okay, I don't want to do ranked anymore. I can just go to quick match, or you can just turn it off and you can chill.
Yes, let me breathe.
That was great, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
did it
proud of
first
you.
game.
Holy
Thank you,
crap.
God, that was crazy.
So you have now learned the basics of Tekken. You won your first match. You're doing good, dude. Holy,
Yeah, that
the
was
rage
good.
art moments. I told you, man. The rage art moments coming in clutch. It feels so anime.
They do. The fact that you cannot like stop them. And I was like, the second one, there was one that he actually blocked, and I was like, wow, I can just down.
Yeah,
hit
in
him.
the in the later what do you call it? In the later ranks, people will punish you, because it's something called launch punishable, which launching in the game means that you just get like a full combo. So people can get a full combo off of you, but in the lower ranks, you're not gonna see people doing that.
Real.
Yeah, I know. I was just like assuming, like I'm just gonna go for it. It was
Yeah,
my
brother
thought
was
process.
locked in. Bro, you were locked
Yeah.
in.
I was.
You did
I
so
was.
good. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, it tells me like this the
Data. Oh yes. Did you want to do like a rundown and frame data stuff, or is that like too much for
I
today?
have no clue what that is even.
It's like math.
Okay. But what does
Should I
it
give
affect?
you-
Like, give me an explanation of like what it does.
Oh,
what
I
would
can
it
show
affect
you.
my gameplay?
Frames are like everything that Tekken is basically. It's
I always
basically
hear about the
determines
frames.
how. It's all about how fast or slow a move comes out. That is what, in essence, that's what frames is. That's what frames is. It's just, so if someone's like, oh, that's a 10 frame move, that means that in 10 frames, that move is going to come out. That is what frames is. I can show it
God.
to you while you're chilling right now and you're getting a breather
Yeah, no,
from
I'm down.
it.
I'm down because like this kind of stuff, like as a game developer, this is like, ooh,
Yeah.
you know, it starts hitting on my nerdy side. So let's.
Oh, dude, the Tekken is so nerdy. If you want to get nerdy, we're gonna get nerdy, man.
Yeah, let's go.
If you want to get nerdy, we can get hella nerdy. All right, so do you
You
see?
have a cone for a hat.
I do. This is my Patrick Star fit.
Oh, I love that.
So do you see on the bottom left? It has something called frame startup, attack startup frames, and then frame advantage. You see those two? Those are the two most important things looking at frames. So basically, my jab, the first thing that is, do you see the top number is 10? That means that my attack is gonna come out in 10 frames. So if you think about animation, right? You know how people say when you're animating and stuff, it's like, oh, this is like 60 FPS. This is animating every single frame is like 60 frames, right? Or 1 second is like 60 frames. Sorry.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah.
Indeed,
You know what I mean, right?
I am aware.
Yeah. So basically, it's just a speed. So like, you know, a 10 frame move is gonna be faster than a 13 frame move, right?
Yes.
So this
yeah, the
this move
animation
comes
plays
out
for longer.
Exactly. This is the animation. It's more about like when that move lands. So sometimes the animation.
Yeah. There is a
looks like
moment
it's
where
slow.
the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
But
it's the
all-
moment where the collision happens, right? Where it's like, oh, here's where like the. This is where the hit happens. Is the thing. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Correct. So for example, if I let's say I'm playing Dragonov, and let's do his 10 frame move as well. So basically, if I do like okay, hold on, let me do this properly. So Dragonov's gonna like throw out a move, his jab, that's 10 frames, okay? And if I try and contest it with my 10 frame move, guess what's gonna happen? If we throw this, hold on, if we can throw it out at the same time, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, basically then we're supposed to collide at the same time. So it's hard to pull it off. But when we,
and then what happens? You both get hit?
yes, we will trade. I just can't do it at the exact same time somehow.
It's 10 frames, Dima.
I know. Okay, anyways, but yeah, it wasn't showing it there, but yeah, we'll trade moves.
There was a moment when we were playing just now.
Yeah, it got like, it
I
went
think
like
there was
blue,
one moment
and
that
then
it
like zoomed in.
happened.
Yes.
Because we went to kick and there was like a longer move. It was like kicks. I think we were both kicks, and then we kind of like just hit each other and like it split us.
Yeah.
And there was like a little bit of an action camera going on, like it focuses a bit.
Exactly. So that's what happens. Another thing is, let me see. So that's what happens when we hit each other. It's like 10 frames, 10 frames. That's how fast the move comes out. The second thing that we have to look at is what frame advantage is. So frame advantage, you can see that when I attack him, hold on, let me turn this off real quick. It's gonna get confusing. So when I attack him with this move, do you see this move took 12 frames to come out, but there's a -7 underneath it. So that means that my next move, I have to wait 7 frames before my next move is able to come out.
Oh, so it has like a... Oh, interesting.
Yes,
so
yes.
Oh my god.
So for example...
I understand.
Yeah, so for example, let me change Dragonov real quick to Alyssa, because then I can show you this properly. Because I can't remember what his thing is. Hi Sean, welcome in. It's like a cooldown. Yeah, it's basically like a cooldown. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's basically like a cooldown. It has like for each attack you have like a drawback ish. So
Okay.
it gives them a window.
Okay, so Alyssa has this move right here that move right there comes out in 15 frames. All right. This hop kick right there, that comes out in 15 frames. So let's say I hit her with a move that is like, okay, I'm gonna do this move right here and it's -17. So I'm -17. That means my next move can't come out for 17 frames, and they're gonna hit me with a 15 frame move. So what that means, let me show you. I do 18, they can hit me with their 15 frame move.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's really, yeah, of course. It's really easy to feel that, because you do like, like no matter how much you're spamming a button, you know that after a certain move you stagger for a little longer, and then they get like a chance to hit you. But if they use a move that's like longer than their advantages, then you may get a chance to hit instead, cut all that jazz.
Man, see, Arub was already ready for it. He already understands.
It's not too hard.
It's in his veins.
Like this is part of what I do for my life. So
yeah. So basically, that's where punishing comes in, where there's a lot of times someone will hit you and you have to know like, oh, that's 13 frames, right? You see how that move came out and I'm +13?
Yeah.
And they're -13. That means that I can throw out a 13 frame move and it's gonna hit them and it's gonna kill them. And that's Tekken. That's what frame data is. So it's all just like staggering and speed and knowing what moves are how many frames so that you can punish them accordingly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean the big thing about fighting games is always to know like the other move sets, so you know your opponents, all that thing. Like I was struggling against that guy because I was like, well, I have no clue what this guy does, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
And
like
that's
as the
just
rounds
something
goes
that you
in, it's like,
build
oh, he has
eventually.
like this and that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is about like grinding it a little
Yeah,
bit.
so that's where
to get
I
used.
am. That's
But
like
you
where
can
I
use this
am
kind
right
of
now.
stuff to like use like that one move, and then you can like, well, how do I like fight against that? So
Exactly.
you make I can see how the process goes, and I can see how it's really easy to get into
Yep.
this bit.
Yep, you get super dirty with it. Like that's where I am right now in my Tekken journey, where I don't know a lot of characters and their frame data. So I've been trying to learn every single character in their roster now, so that I know their frame data.
helps.
Yeah, exactly. So that I can know how to punish everyone. So
It's a similar thing. Like it's a weird, maybe it works comparison. Like I played League for a good long time. And you know, for each character and where they're slotted, they're like the other characters that probably you're gonna match up against. So you know, you gotta know how they work so you can properly play against them.
yeah, exactly.
And that's what like one of the big drawbacks when you start playing League is the same thing. Aside from
'cause
like
you
the
don't know the
entire like how the
characters.
game works, because it's really hard already, like how the game works, but also like you do go typically against someone else on that on the same lane, so you gotta understand like, oh, that character does this that, otherwise you're just gonna be so lost.
Exactly.
You cannot
yep.
predict anything. You cannot like place or position accordingly, things like that.
Yep, that's Tekken. But luckily, Tekken has some universal rules, at least. So, for example, like a
it's
jab.
quite interesting, deep.
Yeah. So, like, for example, jabs are for every single character except for maybe like 1 or 2. It's all 10 frames. So you know, you can be like, okay, so my fastest move is gonna be a 10 frame. Yeah, 10 frame is your fastest one. There's certain characters that are like 9. Yeah, but 10 frames, that's a good starting point.
Yeah, that's really low. So.
And then launch moves, so things like that. That's typically 15 or 16 frames. I like to just believe that it's 15 for like 90%, 99% of the characters.
Yeah, it makes sense that like in average they are similar. Like the basic move set will be not too differing in that sense, so you are like not completely clueless. Even when you pick up where you go against them, but then they have like the more specialized stuff that gets more complicated.
Yeah, exactly. So like the basic moves that I like to see for characters is I like to know what their 12 or 13 frame punish is. I don't remember what Victor's is, but most moves that you can punish in Tekken, I've realized, for most characters, and especially in the lower ranks, you're going to see a lot of opportunity to punish people. You can usually hit them with something like a 13 frame punish. A good rule of thumb is like the slower and harder the move hits, the greater the chances that you can launch punish them, if that makes sense. So like,
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so like fast moves, you know, those are going to be hard to punish. Like a 10 frame jab, you can't punish that, right? However, if I do a move that's like really strong, like that, they can launch me because of that. They can launch me because of that. So yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. You'll be able to feel it better and stuff. The more that you play, you'll just be like, oh.
Yeah, of course. And is there anywhere in the game that I can see like all the characters' moves and stuff like that?
You just go to move list. When you're in practice mode, move list, techniques, and they got everything. It's kind of overwhelming, but the more you play, the more you will realize Tekken bounces between like 5 moves max. Like I swear with Alyssa.
What are those icons there?
Oh yeah, let me tell you about the icons. So they all mean a little bit different things. So when you see like the little dude who looks like he's on fire, that's a heat move. That's a move that gets you into heat. I can't remember what the little circle thingy means. You guys, what is the little circle thingy? Oh, I remember. It means homing. So remember how you can sidestep in this game, and it's great, right? There are moves called homing moves. Yeah, there are moves called the homing moves, which is you can see the blue little spinny thing. Yeah, that means that you can get caught with that. So it tracks. Basically just a tracking move. You hit them.
Okay.
And then, so that's what the little spinny circle means. And then I think that's just a form. I think that one just means form. It's not, it's kind of specific to Alyssa. The important one right here is this one, this symbol right here with the little,
that's a launch.
Little swoo woo woo. Yeah. More specifically, it's something called a tornado in this game, which is what you want to look at with combos. So when I do this, do you notice how her legs, she's on her back and her legs are in the air?
Yeah.
When you see that, that means
Yeah.
that you can combo them. You can keep attacking them.
There.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my god.
Yeah, see? If they land on their back like that with their legs in the air, and you get one tornado per combo. So you can notice that like when I do that move, her legs are in the air, but if I do it again, she just falls back.
Oh yeah, it doesn't do like a little loopy.
Yeah,
thing.
see? It's like she
Yeah.
did it. Oh,
Oh my god.
she did it one time. That was my combo move. And now she's on her back. Does that make sense?
There's a normal fall. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get one
so that you
tornado
get the
move.
chance to like fully like execute whatever moveset. And
Yes. Yes.
then you can actually recover. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Hi, Raccoon. Can I get a shout out for Raccoon? Yo, it's nice to catch you today. But yes. These things are really good for these are going to be really good for you. There's this thing called punishment training. So like I said, remember it's like, oh, I'm 10 frames, so I know that I can punish with that, and it'll tell you. Yeah, and then you see in the bottom left the word punish lit up when she did that. Oh. That's how you know you get a true punish. That's how you know you did it properly. It lights up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
see,
cool.
it didn't light up, so I did the wrong punish. But then I do that, and I get the right
And
punish.
That's a good punish. Okay.
Yeah, so this is a really good mode.
Wow.
Punishment training is great. Combo challenges are okay. I like to just Google combos more than anything. When I'm learning combos, I like to Google them because people
Yeah,
will
probably
optimize
the
it.
first thing I'm gonna do is
Yeah.
like watch some like YouTube video like how to
Yes.
play Victor, and then
Yes,
like
it's just like me, Chad.
yeah,
It's just like me.
And then I got like fucking nerd out and like, oh, how do I do this? I'm gonna try it and keep trying until I get it right. It's gonna be a brain rot. I can see it.
Yep, it's so fun. Like all of the combos that are offered for Alyssa are okay. It tells you like how much damage they do. You can see that it's like 60 damage, 50 damage. A real optimized combo for Alyssa hits anywhere from like 70 to 90 damage.
How much HP does someone have?
I believe it's 120. I'm gonna say 120. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know. But yeah, so combo challenges, punishment training, those are really, really good. Oh, let me also show you where to find replay mode. So after you go into a match, all of your replays, you go over to this menu here, the last one, replay, you go to my replays and tips, and this is awesome because it will actually tell you, it'll give you some advice and things. So it'll
Oh my
tell
God.
you, yeah, it'll be like,
Damn.
okay, you should have broken the grab with this, or like you could have ducked this move, or you could have punished with this. So Tekken 8 is really, really beginner friendly. Of all the Tekken games, it's pretty great because it will tell you like everything. So yeah, we can watch back like our fight now, and it will just show everything there. It's really cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can watch you play. And when you have all the I like to put the frame data up so you can go to like the settings and the HUD.
Okay.
I always like to have frame data and stuff up because I'm a nerd and I'm like, oh, how many frames was that?
No, this is cool. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see it too. It's cool.
But yeah,
it's cool.
like you can see everything. Oh, see, it showed the command, the grab right there when you grab me. See?
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you could have broke with 1 or 2.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't like, oh my god. I see. Oh no, this is brain rot. I can feel it. I can feel the brain rot too. Oh.
Yeah, you're like one of us now. You're one of us now.
Brain rot, it's so true.
I'm so
God, that
happy.
section.
But yeah, see, I was plus 15 there. So it's like, oh, I could have launched you after you did that move. See?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, see, it like shows
Okay.
you the punishment
Oh, the
stuff
kick.
there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude, tech is so freaking fun.
Oh my god.
They didn't have this in
Yeah.
any of the older games too. So, and they also didn't have frame data in the older games either. So I had to have like a whole Excel sheet out before. They made it so much easier now, and it's incredible.
Yeah, no, this is such good, like, just like quality of life, I guess, are like useful tools. I don't even know what to say, but like it makes sense because like these are things I've ever heard about fighting games, and the people would nerd out about these things, but it would be like that. It'd be like really raw, like trying to figure it out,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. And then people have to actually count the frames probably, and like insane kind of stuff. So having something like that is just so good. It's just like let the game just tell me like the information, and then they can just improve on mechanics and like how to play the game and stuff like that, which is like
Yeah, tech inspired.
the fun part of it. Yeah, no, this is cool. This is cool stuff. This is a good rundown actually. I'm quite like I feel like I understood what
Yay!
the things.
How do you rate my teaching? Did I do good?
I think you did great. I think you did great. I really do. I really do. We went like from the very basics, like movement and like 1, 2, 3, 4 stuff, and then like slowly going over like the things you can do. I'm sure there are of course some even more, and that's like you get like into specifics of characters and stuff like that. But I think like in general terms of like in understanding just the flow of the game,
You feel
even
like you have the tools to take you further at least.
Yeah. I feel like it was a really good introduction. Even taking into account like my probable game, how does it, like game,
Background.
Like game literacy is what we call it. I talked to my the main writer of my project was about this, like game literacy, because he was playing like Elden Ring for the first time, and he was like, I have no clue what I'm doing at all times. And we talked about it because I talked to him about like my first time playing Dark Souls. It's the same thing, right? If you've never played a thing before, like
it's hard.
You may not be used to it, and that's like how it twisted and turned in so many heads at the time as well, because like everyone was used to like a certain way of playing.
Like Nintendo games, just walking you through everything. Yeah.
So like the literacy by genre is important. Like I knew very little of fighting games. I had some like notion from things people told me and like some videos I've watched, some like just explaining them to an extent. So I guess like that helped a little bit understand, but at the same time I don't feel like I had enough. That I'm pretty sure like this was really good for anybody that watches this would be like, oh, you know, like this really good starting explanation. I really enjoyed it.
Well, you won your first game, so you know I'll take credit for that.
Yeah, it's so true. That's so true. Maybe that guy was really sucked, but I feel like he had something going, and it was like really.
No, dude,
really
you did so
Did you
good.
see that?
It
We
was
went
so
3-2. That was so great.
That was so fun watching you
I'll go back
play.
and watch it because I'm not sure if we're reacting or not because we went silent. And I'm like, I was locking in.
No, that was amazing. That was so good. But yeah, oh my gosh.
It was fun. It was fun. The rush I felt was awesome.
And it gets addicting, really man. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna call that for the day. Thank you for playing.
Yeah. Thank you, Dima. Thank you very much.
I hope that you get addicted to it just like me, and we'll have one more Tekken brain rotted person in the family.
I'm so down. I'm so down to get into it. Yeah. I'm into it. I like the competition and stuff. And this feels like very like deep nerdy stuff that can be really interesting to learn, even as a even from like the professional game dev perspective is quite interesting. So awesome.
Oh, Arima, you're Brazilian, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you gotta get the DLC character because he's also Brazilian now.
Oh, yo!
He speaks Portuguese. It's really fun.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yay!
Like, how much is the DLC character?
I think it's like $5, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I just messed with you, but he's cool. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for playing with me.
Thank you, Dima. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for teaching me.
Yeah.
Yay!
Alright, I'm gonna dip out now. Bye bye.
Yeah, okay,
Take
see
care.
ya. Bye.
Guys, that was so fun. Did you guys have fun? Let me switch over to my other screen. Oh my gosh, you guys. We did it. We taught. Yeah, go check out Arima, you guys. That's my VTuber son. I rigged Andrew his model. He's really cool. He's super nice. He's one of the first like VTuber friends I actually ever had. But yeah, I hope that I did an okay job explaining things, and anyone else that was watching Tekken. Thank you so much for all of the follows, by the way. I really appreciate it. I know you guys were talking and chit-chatting, and I really appreciate it. I am so sorry I was not on top of chat as much as I usually am. Oh, there, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. Can we have more Tekken with you and your son soon? It was really fun. You enjoyed it? Oh, thank you. Does he have a YouTube channel? Yes, it's the same on the YouTube side as well. Aruma Chisaki. He should be tagged in the description of the YouTube video as well. So yeah, please go check out Aruma, you guys. It was nice to see you. So excited about teaching him. I hope I did all right. I feel like I'm not the best teacher when it comes to things. I try and explain I feel like I try and explain everything like they're 5 years old. But that's just because that's like how I learn best, is when things are explained to me like I'm a literal baby toddler in primordial soup, you know? But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out here. I really appreciate it. Chong, thank you so much for the 10 community subs. Holy crap. Wait, you know what we have to do, you guys? I haven't been able to spin my wheel in like 3 days. We have to spin this like 3 times. So I'm just gonna spin it. We'll see, because I have to dip out soon. So depending on what we get. Do I really have to speak in Nya for the next 5 minutes? Thank you so much. Nya, thank you. Hold on. Oh, it's already there. Thank you so much, Chang. Nya, I really appreciate the 10 community subs, Nya. Thank you for everyone that popped in as well, Nya. And everyone that was giving sub views, thank you so very much, Nya. I really appreciate that. I hope that you guys had a fun time, Nya. Karaoke. I don't think I can do karaoke right now, Nya. We will do that tomorrow, okay? Because my voice is broken right now. Nya. 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 No! Oh, okay. 100 points? Yo, I could do that. Alright, you guys. Nya. Did I do okay? I hope that I taught Aruma okay. It seemed like he was having fun, so I just hope that he was having fun, really. That's the most important thing to me. Yeah. I never want anyone to have a bad experience with Tekken, because it's like my favorite game, you guys. I love Tekken. Yeah. And I know it's a lot. Tekken is a lot to take in for people who have never played it before. Yeah. Like, I've been playing Tekken since Tekken 3, dude. I'm an old head. I'm ancient. I'm haggard and old and decrepit and falling apart at the seams and yeah. So like, I've had very many years to understand Tekken and learn it and things, so I just hope that it was a fun time. I had a fun time. Yeah. Hi Aruma, thank you so much, Aruma. Everyone go follow my son, okay? Well, since Tekken 3, yeah, dude, I'm old, okay? Have I showed you guys it? My old ass Tekken 3. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. There was a, yeah, dude, look at this. I went and visited my parents like last month, I think it was. Yeah. And we still have our original Tekken 3 CD, 500% zoom. I still have my OG Tekken 3 PlayStation 1 case, man. We had the little booklet and everything. It was really cool, honestly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm old and haggard, and I really love Tekken. Yeah. So I'm just happy that I could share this love with people that I also care about. I'll strive for greatness. Good luck, Evo 2025 champ. I'm waiting for it. I'll wait and see it. But yeah, Evo, was so fun to learn from you. I'll keep playing. Thanks. I'm really happy. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. I hope that I was able to convince you. But yeah, everyone, thank you so very much for being here today as well. Please go take care of yourselves. This is where we are going to be calling stream for the day. Tomorrow I have more things to tell you about. We got some things that we have to really yap about, you guys. So I hope that I can see you guys then. Arma, now you need to find more people. You got this. Welcome to Tekken. Yeah, welcome to Tekken. And also, Arma, I am down to play Tekken like anytime too, so please let me know if you want to play Tekken sometime. I love Tekken. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys out now. Thank you so very much for being here, you guys. Let me get you guys raid messages. First raid message is for subs, second one is for people that are not sub, so be sure to get the right message on the way out. Thank you again so very much everyone for all of the subbies today. I feel like I didn't get to thank everyone personally and all the follows and stuff as well. I don't know how many people are still around and things, but I really appreciate it. I promise that I will give you guys all of your after collab attention tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here, Mr. Scoot. Thank you, Striker. Thank you, C. Thank you guys so very much for being here. We're gonna go raid my coach. You guys saw me trying to teach, so we're gonna go raid my coach, the person that teaches me how to play Tekken, and we get to watch some high level Dragunov play. I believe he's playing Dragunov right now. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for being here. The next time I go live is going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, author. Thank you for the kind messages on the YouTube side. Please take care of yourselves out there, and I will see everyone next time, okay? Bye, you guys. We'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, Tuna. Goodbye, Neo. Goodbye, Rikishimo. Goodbye, Chong. Thank you again so very much. I really appreciate all the support, you guys. Bye, Aruma. Goodbye, Francis. Goodbye, Jordan. Goodbye, Striker. Goodbye, everyone. Please take care. Bye, Amnel. Goodbye, Freemard. Bye! If I didn't say bye to you or you were lurking right now, thank you so much for lurking. Thank you for hanging out. Please take care of yourselves out there. Miku, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Goodbye, Raku. Anyone who's lurking, thank you so much for lurking. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? We're gonna be continuing our grind to getting everyone to purple rank. So hopefully I haven't lost everything with Zafina. We will see. Bye, Slim. Take care. Bye. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you everyone who was here. Even though I didn't get to talk to you guys very, very much. I hope that you all take care and you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.